Good, I'm deep breath. Woo!
Jewish
Get
women
it.
pretty into abortion.
Can we not?
Fuck your life!
I-
Bing bong.
All right, let's get started.
Hi.
Oh, it's time to dive?
Welcome back. It is time to dive underneath the waves of magic.
It's Arn 360 tonight.
No.
Arn 360.
God damn it.
I just-
No.
Our no scope 360.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got it.
So I meant to watch-
Porous scotch.
The VOD to remember where you all were.
Please.
So
Everyone
please.
knows.
Just tell me.
We survived a big
Transport me to
robot.
hell.
You're already there?
Would you
still in-
survive?
The big robot, and we're still in Clawgrana, and I know that we're supposed to be doing that fun little quick trip between the time that the Masked Maiden the Third is repaired, but before the Traveler's Shadow is repaired.
How dare you call it the third channel? It's one continuous ship of Theseus.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like forever
No,
soup.
because it's not.
it's not.
There's
Don't
no
you
same
dead name this
part.
boat.
The
No, there's not a-
Traveler's Shadows Captain the
Yeah.
Second.
There's
Real-
Real,
Don't
real
call
quick,
it the
look
third.
at the list of
Slate
boats.
number 2.
It's Masked Maiden the Third.
That's
Janet?
because God
Janet?
doesn't
Nah.
like the
God
Masked
made it the Third.
Suck it.
God didn't make that ship. Some poor fucking woodsmith did, or whatever they call
No,
them. Shipman.
RJ is our god in this.
Shipment?
Shipman.
A shipsmith. I don't know what they're.
Wow.
If God made it, it wouldn't blow up and it'd stay with us all the time.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
It only blows up
No
because
theology
we keep
in
fighting
D&D.
bad guys.
There's copious
No,
amounts
see,
of theology.
There's
in D&D.
so many gods
Yeah,
and
get out of
shit.
here. Shut up. All of you, shut up.
No, you shut up.
No.
Got him.
Okay.
I have a level in
Yeah.
cleric.
And it may have not have cost as much if God made it.
All right,
Didn't ask.
enough of it. From every direction.
It didn't cost
R-
much.
RJ,
You stole
please.
Oh, that's
true.
true. It was
But
free.
then we paid to repair it.
We traded for it.
we
That's
up-traded.
how it's not a
I
right?
gave them
trade.
my
Traded-
vote.
traded up
I
for
took
it?
their
You
vote.
didn't give them your
You donated it to the bottom
So
of the
we
ocean.
stole it. Okay.
Allegedly.
Air quotes.
We killed the
This
crew
evolved
and
really
took the ship.
fast.
Gotcha.
I know, but it gave me enough time to finish a map.
Beautiful.
We can keep going if you want. I'll
was gonna say
start right again.
So,
This is
so
what
how about
happens
that
when we're
recap?
all here.
We're all here. Yes, you guys survived a harrowing ambush on the docks where one of the miscreants you picked up from the last ship that you took as your ship betrayed you all, led you into an ambush. Big coordinated ambush where Mask almost was downed. Snipers were actually snipering. And at the very end, the last two survivors pulled the trigger on something, and a giant fucking cyclopsic robot woke up with ethereal magic energy and almost pushed your shits in, but luckily you prevailed. Meeting with the Magister, giving him the lowdown, talking through stuff. He gave you a nice peaceful mission to head to a Kran settlement on the very north side of Avakava Island to talk with the mayor there and get some sort of economic package for Casterwellen that was going to hopefully bolster their economy and help towards the war efforts. Other than that, you guys wanted to make the rounds to your farms, and you guys wanted to get to Leafy to see what cooking with Giacomo.
Yeah, that's it.
It is the afternoon, late afternoon of the 12th of Ventosa, 1573. It is the 9th month of the year. It is autumn. Clouds are rolling in, but it doesn't look like a storm. There's a light wind breezing through the city. Folks are all buzzed in the town, in the streets. They know there was an attack. They know that a certain Captain Mask was the target of the attack. And it's mixed. It's mixed bag reviews. You got people who are like, "Holy shit, that's the daring Captain Mask. He saved out Numako Island." You got others that are like, oh, "Why would they bring this on here? Slavers. They want them dead. You know, we have enough going on with the war." Everybody, give me perceptions checks.
Ah, a classic start.
What do people who have actually met us think about us?
Yeah, that's
Probably
good.
think we're insane.
For the 28, the 20, the 20, and the 17 and 18, you have been here in the scuttlebutt in around your cruise, whether or not you see the groups at taverns, inns, watering holes, on ship, passing in the streets. They've been talking about the local scuttlebutt that they've been picking up in stories they've been hearing about. Pirates are on the move. Pirate activity has picked up because the Netherian Empire has now directed their focus to the undead ships. They're hearing about how now pirates are preying on ships after battles. Not only is the Meresian alliance with the Cran a little bit shaky as they fight the Deargunians, that they're hearing beleaguered, struggling crews are now being fell on prey by pirates, especially in this region. Not to mention the typical undead ships that have been here or there. Now, I don't know. I want to make sure that this is not like there's an instant infestation of undead ships. It's just been like a sighting here, a sighting there. The story spread, and it's just like, fuck. Now we got to deal with that too.
Mm.
It's fucking everywhere.
They're coming back to life.
More like they're being sent here from the Shadowfell.
To the shadow world.
That'll work too. Where I can hide in the shadows and pop out and grab them and take them back in.
Fucker.
So,
I
are we in?
don't think I'm capable of that.
Are we in port waiting for repairs or something? Or are we just like taking a
We are
break?
currently in port waiting for repairs to be done on the
Boat
Traveler's
ships.
Shadow.
Well, I think
2.0?
we're still waiting on your ship as well, Captain.
No. Well,
Got 'em.
you know, whenever we're done with that, we'll have just enough days to go do this specific thing they've asked us to do.
Yeah. Fill in the time. I love a good
I-
filler episode.
I've got a filler for you. I would love to search around town
What the fuck?
for some dynamite.
Oh god.
Please don't blow us up.
No.
Yes.
My kitty
Pyro
cat is hungry.
Pyrotechnics now.
We
I
even
love
have
it.
there's
rogue
PTSD in the fake world too.
Oh.
My kitty cat is hungry.
How are you on your tea stores, by the way?
Oh yeah, I gotta do that too.
Well, we're on a Cran port, so I don't think your mama had
She's a hater.
stuff here, but you can still ask for the individual items if you know the combination to make the stuff yourself.
Ma'am, I have an entire sister for that.
Hmm.
Why would I remember what those ingredients are?
I know the ingredients. I'm not a tea lady, but you need
Yeah, I mean, like-
elderweed and hypericum. I'm gonna put it in the
Hypericum?
chat. Yeah,
Wow.
that.
Yeah, so I need elderweed and hypericum. All right, cool. Like that's it's enough, man. Like, thanks, sis. Let's get the measurements right.
That's some great weed right there.
Hyperweed and Hickama-Dickums. That's the one.
Country
Why are
Dickles.
we not
Alex.
smoking it instead
I
of
gotta
drinking
lower
it?
Alex.
Alex,
Why
as you
not?
search your pockets, you also have that permit that gets you into the town's mine.
That's right. I got to do things in the mine.
He's been gone. a
So
while.
luckily, when you
I
showed up at the
crave
one
the
shop,
mines.
so luckily when you showed up to the one shop in all of Clawgrana that you got pointed to that has any kind of dynamite, it's actually the miner's pick shop, and it is
Hey.
a block away from the entrance to the town mine. And the dwarf does have dynamite sticks that he's selling for 30 gold a stick.
I ask him. Well, I show him my permit for the mine, and I tell him I crave the mines.
Don't show me. Show the boss man at the entrance of the mine.
Yeah, look
Letting
at
you
that.
know, I'm getting ready to go in there. And 30 gold is not a bad price, but I'm pretty poor. So, is there any way I could do anything to bring that price down? I like barter and trade.
Do you have your pistols on you?
Oh yeah.
He points to those. He goes, "Those look like fine weapons. I'll take that and trade."
Oh,
Yeah, okay, no. So there's a lot of magic involved in those things, and they're only good for me. They don't even shoot real bullets. So
I'll give you 4 sticks per pistol.
Oh,
4
hi.
sticks per pistol. How about
That is
just
several sticks per pistol.
4 sticks for 120 gold?
That is how math works.
I
Yeah.
can. That would be the going rate of pistol.
yeah, that's-
dynamite. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, these are highly customized and enchanted, and if I had some other stuff laying around,
Well, if
sure,
they're that
why not?
worthless, then
Well, goodness sakes. All right,
what
well,
would you be doing enchanting pistols? All you gotta do is make it nice and fine and accurate. You're a fool.
all right. Would
Oh.
you like to see something super, super cool?
That depends. How much platinum do you got?
About 14. So, do you have anything I could shoot real quick?
No, there'd be no firing off your firearms in my shop.
But what if it didn't fire
Spot.
real bullets?
No firing off in my shop. And he points to the sign.
That's fair. You want to walk outside? I've
Just
It's
scribble out
happened
the
so
no.
many times. He needs a fucking
Yeah,
sign
a
for
good
it.
old fob pop. You know what? I respect that. Yeah, I'll see what we can scrounge up.
Quick.
But
Throw a match at the sticks.
yeah, for now, I'll just go on my merry way. I crave the mines.
Stop saying it like that.
Also, do you trade bullets? How do you feel about bullets? Are they worth anything to you?
You can go down to the armsmiths down the road for bullets. This is a miner shop. This is a
What
mining,
about-
spelunking, adventuring shop. You want rope, climbing harnesses, pickaxes, lanterns, oil. You come here. And if you got ores, you come here. But if you want weapons and anything for your weapons, you go to the weaponsmiths, lad.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Oh,
Do you make?
you're not a very bright one.
No, not at all. Do you make your own dynamite?
We maybe produce the sticks here, but we're not. We currently don't refine black powder here.
Fair. That's fair. You know what?
I'd
That's
go for
fair.
a stick.
I'd go for a stick. Smoking a dart out on the lawn with the boys.
If you want a dart, you also go down the street to the smoke shops.
That's fair. I'll just have 4 sticks of dynamite.
All right, 120 gold.
I do said trade.
Said trade occurs.
And then I go to the mines.
Oh my God.
Is anybody going with him, or is he soloing right now?
Did he tell us about that?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
question.
it was like 4 months ago, IRL 12 session. And I made
Hey guys,
a
how you doing? What are
deal.
you doing? I'm going to the mines. Bye.
Yeah, go to the mines to do stuff.
Okay, but did you tell us before you go, like, skipping off to the mines?
It's I have informed you that this is a thing I wanted to do. That is enough.
This is the day after we've gotten, like, a full rest after that big ambush, right? Or is this the
Nope.
same day?
This is the late afternoon after that.
I am not risking my hide after that. I need sleep.
It's okay.
I'll go with you. The
I'll
last
go
time
with you
someone
too.
went somewhere alone,
will
they
I.
got fucking jumped.
Yeah, that's also true.
Alrighty, well let's get into
I
the
will
mines.
also go
RJ,
because
cheer
I can hide in the
249. Oh, you're so
True.
sweet.
You could
Nobody here
probably,
can remember
like,
2
be
sessions
really
ago.
good at helping us find
Process.
ore in veins too.
It's so rough.
Let's
I
go and do
currently
it.
have no
Sometimes people are here and
interest
sometimes
in going to the mines.
they're not able.
It's okay.
Being absolutely jumped.
Captain, I think you need to sleep after you got a snippy snapped.
Mm-hmm.
I heard they put a kitty in a box.
No. I escaped.
Schrodinger's tabaxi.
I'm the greatest. I've escaped.
Well, that's good news.
All you have to do is just kill them. I don't understand. They die so easily. I just feel bad for them.
All right, well, what
Well,
now?
Heading up the street, you find the entrance to the mine, and outside, under a parasol, there's another dwarf smoking his pipe, drumming his fingers on this logbook, and he's just looking off in the distance as you all approach. And as much as you approach within like 5 feet, he's still just staring out at the sky, puffing away.
It's a legend. That's it. Mask found the dwarf he's retiring with.
Okay.
Anybody within 15 feet, give me a con save for the smoke.
Is this
What if-
as we head to the mines?
This is
What if I'm-
like I said. You as you approach the mines, this guy's sitting outside,
Great.
smoking his pipe, staring
if
off
I'm
in the
also-
distance.
A smoker?
His mesothelioma.
Yeah, you have
Could be fine.
advantage.
No, unless. I mean, I'll pull out mine and fucking smoke with him for a bit.
So everybody who comes within 15,
Wow.
you can smell the strong, potent sense of this tobacco, and it's strong, but it's all your con saves. You guys are good. It doesn't make you guys cough, but it is like clear difference of like outside fresh air to like permanence of like this heavy smoke, and he's still just staring off in the distance, not acknowledging you all that you just walked up.
Excuse
good.
me.
I just wave at him.
Whoa. Sorry, didn't see you there. Greetings, welcome
It's
to the
real out of
Colorado
it.
Mines. How can I help you?
Greetings. Here's my permit to enter the mines. I'm working to mine.
He looks over you all. He goes, "Really? No hard hats, no pickaxe, no handcart."
Could we?
And he,
borrow
he looks about. He looks amongst all 6 of you.
I mean, we've got a lot of tricks up our sleeves.
Nope.
How you planning
I'm
on
here 'cause
mining
he's here.
without any
Went to
picks?
Alec.
Can I
Thank
rent a pickaxe? This is not a career choice for me. It's a temporary thing that I'm doing to try to help somebody out. So
I don't know about renting from here though. You don't have anything, but you could go down to the miner's picks and maybe see if he'll rent you. He'll probably charge you though.
yeah, I mean, that's what renting is, being charged for stuff. Well, anything else you would recommend?
I'm sorry. Come again. I didn't think I quite heard you on that one.
I mumble a lot, and I apologize.
So I've noticed, lad. You might want to speak up and enunciate.
Pickaxe, and what else would you recommend?
Do you have
Pickaxe?
a great pickaxe?
I don't have a great pickaxe, son. No, I don't think even he's got a great pickaxe. Where would you even find such a thing? You don't even look like the size to make wearing of a great pickaxe. I mean, those things are massive. I mean, you pick up the whole fucking thing, and he's like holding his hands wide apart, like and you got to get your grippers around it. And I don't know about your
cast
CL and
enlarge-
grippers.
I cast
Maybe a weapons would help.
enlarge on Bergstrom.
What? No.
What?
That was a waste of a spell.
Well, I guess that would do it. But then he can't fit in the mine, son. See?
I can carry that great pickaxe. I got it.
That's a good little man. But I don't doubt that you would do well down there with yourself.
I would do great down there, by the way.
Hey, this
Oh, I'm
one's-
so
all right.
tired. Bertram was like trying to sit, like kneel,
Yeah,
squat.
I love you, buddy.
Make me normal
I,
size.
okay. Would you like to be super small so I can carry you?
No, I want to be normal Bertram size.
They dropped the spell.
I heard a yes coming from there.
No, you didn't.
He reduces
Alright.
to normal size.
Let me see that pass. I don't even believe you have the wherewithal or business to be down in this mine.
I hand it to him.
Yeah, okay, looks legit. Well, whoever sent you here
Yeah.
must be knowing that you're a fool and you got to get yourself killed. So who did you piss off to send your way?
I didn't piss anybody off. I'm trying to get a discount on some work that I'm doing. That's it.
Quite a discount. Odd label in a mine.
Got him.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I just gotta go get a pickaxe and I'll come back.
Very well.
So I head down to the place he told me about.
Dwarf looks up. Welcome back. got a little bit more gold in your pockets for a couple more sticks of dynamite.
I'm actually in the market for inert objects. Can I buy a pickaxe from you?
Pickaxe. That's pretty as inert as they come.
Yep. What's the going
Sure.
rate?
You want a pickaxe off the rack, or you want to be fitted?
Just whatever's cheapest.
All right. Well, you got your standard miner's pickaxes over here for 2 gold. Typical wood, typical dwarven smithy. Last you about 500 years or more.
Jesus.
Fantastic.
Fucking
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll
Two
take one of
fucking
those.
gold?
I'll
This is
take
a
one of
highway
those.
robbery.
I'll
Yeah,
take
it
it,
ain't.
please.
What about the rest of your mining train? As he looks amongst the group, like standing around the door.
They'll have to
outside?
furnish their own equipment or just not participate, which I'm totally fine with. I have no idea why the other officers came with me. I mean, I'm happy for the company, but
If you're heading down the mine, do you want a lantern?
yeah, how much is that?
Well, it depends. I can give you just a lamp, bullseye, hooded, and get you oil to go with it.
Cheapest.
Okay. Here's your candle.
Cool. I mean, that's a thing, and I'm for it. I also have torches, so
1 copper a candle.
I'll have 10.
Okay.
For and silver.
Suppose you'd be wanting a handcart.
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that my bag of holding will do the trick.
Rough work on your items having ore clink around in there, especially if it's charcoal.
I don't think they clink around, but you know.
I can get you a good deal, 15 gold on a good cart.
Brother, I'm broke.
Well, we better get in those mines.
That is literally the plan. That's the whole plan.
It's going so well.
All right.
Thanks. Okay, bye. And then I head back up, apologizing to my fellow officers constantly. Sorry, guys. I know you're tired. I apologize. There's a reason for you to come with me. Everybody needs to get a good night's rest. What do you do?
It's all good. It's all good. Let's just get down in those dark holes. Do you need help? Or do you want me to just stand and watch you?
I mean, if you can help without a pickaxe, that's fine with me.
Give him a special chair.
I
for him
can't
to
wait for
watch.
Arn to just stand there and just punch the stupid fucking thing.
I'm so excited for you. Just walk.
I have my brass knuckles that I could use to beat the living walls of rock.
All right. Well,
I don't know how this is
present
gonna
my
work.
pass. Bertram, bud, you look real tired. You sure you don't want to go sleep?
No, yeah, no, I'm physically very awake.
That's fair.
Mentally.
Go night night.
Emotionally.
All right. Well,
No.
I feel really terrible about this, but thanks for tagging along with me.
I'm the only one who
So I
was like,
present
I'm
my
not going.
pass to the smoking man.
All right, welcome back. Yeah, I seen it. I saw it. I see you got yourself a nice pickaxe. I hope you got it fitted.
Well, you know, we're just gonna get in there and see how it goes.
The rest of these
Hell
folks
yeah,
are just gonna
brother.
sit here and watch you. It's quite the motivational morale support.
They are the literal best at morale support. So I'm very lucky. Very lucky.
I show
All right.
him my fists.
Give me a that's quite impressive little fist you got there, little fella.
Wouldn't you like to know?
It's like a baby's arm
I can
holding
see
an
it.
apple.
I can see them. I can know it by seeing. Thank you kindly.
I'm gonna mute myself so I can laugh. I'm so
You're
sorry.
quite welcome.
Well, I need your names so I can put your names down in the log, and when you don't come out in a day, I can send the town guards down to find your bodies.
Fantastic. My name is Alex.
Next.
Arn the Gray Bullet.
Next.
Surprised you even tell people your name anymore. Just
I
not
know. I
the
should
Gray
just go with the Gray Bullet. You're right.
Save him from calling you Arn ever again.
Yeah, you're right. The new name just needs to be Gray Bullet. You're right.
All right, that's two y'all's. Next.
Glenn of Bloodpaw. First name Jericho.
Ooh.
Pleasure. Next.
He gets to stay.
Who?
I was about to introduce myself. I'm Bertram.
Hi, Bertram.
Good to meet you. Next.
There we go. Perfect. Nice to meet you too.
That
I think
should
that's
be
it.
That's it.
All right, gentlemen. Enjoy. Good luck. Stay safe.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Stacey, big strong man. They'll be fine.
Do we have a song? We're going into the mines.
What?
Work, 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 work,
You're
work.
thinking of his uncle.
Oh my god.
He yearns for the money.
Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to work you go.
Yeah,
It's off the
motherfucker.
pumpkin we go.
We're gonna rotate into PvP this session.
Good news, the only people coming up with songs aren't there. Get fucked.
Yep.
Mhm.
All
No
right,
music for
let's
you.
go.
Yeah.
Get in the
Within
mine.
20 feet, the daylight of outside is immediately abruptly ended
Bye
as you
bye.
guys go into this cramped, less than 10-foot wide hole in the ground.
Smush.
All of the jovial has left us.
Oh yes.
I will fucking end it.
It's a big hole.
Except for him. It's still in there.
Dear God.
What are you looking for, Alex?
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta. Nah, I'm just
Then what do you
gonna-
mean you don't know?
I'm in here mining.
For
I
what?
forgot.
Miners.
Trying to search my memory banks, but I forgot. Just been so long. I feel like I've been so out of touch with you guys. I really wish I could remember.
We looking
gonna
for
kick you.
gold.
As I look
special-
up at the sky,
You're in the mine.
Yeah, there's no sky.
I look up at the.
Yes, we
this-
are in a mine.
I say a silent prayer to my deity, asking
What you
And
need
just
to
like
look
his
for.
God,
her
it's
to help
gone
me
silent.
remember.
God says, we'll let the dice decide. History
Yes.
check.
Oh, thank goodness. A chance.
I look at Jericho and I'm like, he forgot again.
He is
With some kind of
getting
gem for
old.
the magic dealer.
He never forgets. What's he been smoking?
I forget, brother. There's been a lot that's happened since you've been
Met.
gone. I forget everything.
If
Some
only
kind
there
of
was a
some
way
kind
to
of
take
gem
note.
or gems for the magic dealer to get a good price off of a Merc blowgun.
That's fucking right. I did this to get the discount.
Go on, get.
Papa,
Alright.
no.
Continue on. Alex, you don't have dark vision, do you? So give me a deck save at disadvantage.
Well, I have fucking candles.
Are they lit?
Yeah, I'm not gonna walk into
Okay.
it. I spent an entire silver on 10 shit candles.
I gotta
Holy
hear you
shit.
use it to know you're using it.
Didn't even
I
give me
pull
a
out
I
a
chance.
torch.
remember you have those torches too.
Yeah, I pull out my candle.
All right. Torches
Also
and
pull out a
candles are
torch,
lit.
which is a less shit candle.
Moving shadows glint off the jagged rocks. The walls here are kind of smooth out, as you can tell digging has occurred here. No veins of any sorts are seen, so you guys continue traveling further in.
We're probably gonna
Heads
have to go
down.
pretty deep here.
Heads down at a decent slope. A couple, you get to the first intersection where it splits off and goes left. And it goes straight, goes further down. Left looks like it, from what you can see from the torchlight, kind of looks like it evens out at this level. You have yet to see anybody else, nor signs.
I'm gonna take the lead with the torch and not the piss shit candle. And actually, you know what? He's got a
You know,
shit
I
candle.
can see in the dark, right?
So
With the
can
shit
I. I'm gonna
candle.
hand the fucking
So
thing
can
to Alex and just take the lead in front of him.
I hold the torch.
Which way you going? Right level or continue straight further down?
Straight further down.
Straight
Yeah.
further down.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Down, down, down.
In
You're
an
passing
earlier
by
round.
support struts now. You get to your first sign that says "Careful of fall-ins," "Careful of fumes" on the next sign. Careful where you swing your pickaxe.
Oh boy.
About 10 minutes later, you find like a little alcove that's got an empty table and a couple of stools, but nobody's there. Nobody's been there for a while, it seems. Just as the first hour begins to end and your torches go out, or your torches are going out, the humidity kind of changes. It starts to get more damp rather than dry.
Yep.
But now you'll have to light torches again, including
Okay.
and one candle has been burnt down.
Yeah, cool. Next
Alright.
candle, please.
No,
Pushing
save your
on with
stupid fucking candles.
I sob quietly to myself.
Do you not have torches?
Yeah, I do.
Does the raccoon
Then
not
what the
have
fuck
headlights?
are you doing?
Oh shit! I wish the raccoon had headlights.
Then what are
Fuck.
you doing?
I put the remaining 9 candles kind of just like down the spine of Cat, and then I light them all.
Oh, clever.
Yeah.
Is
that's an option.
not your robot full of dynamite?
No. It's in my
I
pocket.
don't believe.
I don't believe.
That's a very smart choice not to believe that he's not full of dynamite.
Look at him, full of dynamite, man.
Fully dynamited.
20 minutes in, the tunnel curves. It kind of levels out and curves to the right. And then within the next 20 feet, you see another intersection. This time it goes straight and further down, or it goes left and looks like it levels off.
Left.
You have chosen left.
Always.
Left, you get about 120 feet, and you come to a sign that's kind of barely hanging up by the rope around the two joists. Like the one side is frayed and about to fall off. And they're in Dwarven script. Who here reads Dwarven?
I do.
hang on. Checking my brain.
Huh.
There's a little
I
Rolodex
do.
up there he's got to check.
Man, there's
I do.
rust.
I do. I read the Dwarvish.
God, I wish I had a fucking Rolodex.
Both Alex and Arn see the Dwarven side says dry.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
good.
turn around. Go another direction.
Well, maybe that means that there's no water seepage.
Yeah,
Hmm.
maybe.
That means-
Seepage.
I'm sorry, I didn't like that word either.
Hmm.
I'm not mad at you for using it.
But yeah, like if we
Seepage.
strike water, only one of us isn't screwed, you know?
It's me.
No,
It's definitely me.
that's right, buddy. So if we start to take on water, just stand your ground. I tap him on the shoulders. You got this.
You guys head back up and head back down the other path, heading straight or further down. In about another 20 minutes, you finally hear the first signs of life of pickaxe hitting rock. Just chink, chink,
Finally.
chink.
We
As-
get within seeing distance.
Yep. So as you get to within seeing distance, where you clearly see the light of some lantern that is somehow swiveling around on the top of this figure up ahead, you clearly see them pickaxing against the side of one wall.
There are your new
As you get into
buds.
more visible distance with their light and your light not connecting yet, you can tell that this lantern is like strapped to the helmet of this small humanoid. Either it's a dwarf or gnome. Doesn't look like a halfling because it looks like it's got some girth and beef to it. But he's just plugging along this wall. He's got a little hand cart next to him.
I'm gonna lightly tap the pommel of my sword against the wall to kind of get his attention. Let him know we're here,
He-
not sneaking.
He goes
up
for
on
a swing and he pauses and he turns and looks, and sure enough, the lantern like comes and points in your direction. He goes, "Oh, gave me quite a fright there. Welcome."
This man is terribly strong if he's able to stop a pickaxe mid-swing.
Oh,
Mount a
hello.
pistol.
Hello, didn't mean to scare you. We're just noodling
Yeah.
around.
Have
Thanks
you
for letting
found
me know you were
anything?
coming up.
Mm.
Yep, I got me an iron ore right here. A nice little vein near the top. Quite lucky, I'd say.
Iron ore, huh?
Mm.
Oh,
Anything shiny?
Like, we're looking for crystals. I was sent here for a merchant trying to purchase something from him, and he said I could knock a couple gold off of his ridiculous price, heading into the mine searching for a crystal that was known to be in here.
you got lied to, son. There's no crystals here. The only things well here would be the iron veins, the tin veins, the copper veins. Supposedly, though, if you travel deep enough, you get to where the emeralds are, and that's what's unique here, the Croglina emeralds.
Fire, why don't we just go get some of those?
Yeah, let's do that. You said deep enough. How long does it take to get deep enough?
Don't know, never seen them.
All right, well,
About 6 inches.
we're headed that way.
At least.
No, y'all don't have hard hats. Be careful.
Yeah, we like to
Get
gamble with our
concussions.
lives.
I love to be concussed.
Tell me you got some
I'm-
lanterns one for when you finally get set to work.
Yeah, we have the means to be a light.
All
When
right.
are
that's a
we
weird-
not concussed?
It's a weird way to say it.
Yep.
The
Good luck
means
with
to
the
be-
prospecting, and hope you find the gems. If you do, I'd be mighty curious. When you come back out, you can find me at the watering hole called the Purple Barrel.
Purple barrel.
Has anyone seen the gems before?
Like I said, I've heard the stories. I've never personally seen them. I mean, they do exist. I'm not saying they're fictitious or it's a myth. They do exist. You can find them in the jewelry stores. Just I can't remember the last time somebody pulled one out of this mine. Generally, if you want a good wealth of Cograna emeralds, you gotta brave the mines by the rock nest.
The Rock Nest
turn-
monster.
I turned to Arn and I said, "You love rocks, don't you?"
I love rocks.
He's a
Rocks,
rock, no more,
rock.
not like rocks.
He wasn't.
You see the
he
dwarf is
wasn't
kind of
always-
confused.
Rocks, rock.
The rock monster won't even be able to see me because I'm a rock. That's
It's-
how much I like.
I
rocks.
don't think that. Arn. I don't think that that's how it works. However, if it does, I will be incredibly impressed.
Watch it. I got you,
I-
bro.
Oh, I'll watch.
Remember, we're all concussed all the time.
Is he speaking in like the royal we?
Yes. All right. Well, let's head deeper into the mines.
All right. Another 35 minutes in, the torch and all the candles along V1's back go out.
Oh, good.
I think before they like go out, I would be smart enough to just light another one with the current
I also
one.
have a bow that is terminally lit.
And you haven't used it yet because?
Because I wanted you guys to use up the candles.
Okay.
I appreciate that because I paid for them and I wanted to use them, and I appreciate the
Yeah.
opportunity to use them.
There you go. Now you're helping. Now my bow is lit. Well,
Now
The
you're
bow is
helping.
lit. How much light does that cast?
give me but a moment,
I love my friends.
and I will tell you. Lots.
Is it not 10?
It's 5 and 5.
Okay.
Lots of feet.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Where
Lots
is
of
it?
feet.
There's so many weapons here. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're not. Don't be sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I forgot what name of the bow was.
Yeah, same. That's why I'm still looking.
If it's on you, why don't? Is it not in your list of stuff instead, or?
It's longbow. That's all it is, and then it does fire damage. Because I thought it was over here.
I don't think it's
Both bow.
actually in the.
Yeah, it's no longer in the thing. But if I roll double dice and they hit, it does lots more damage. Where the hell did it go?
Is it
RJ?
46 fire damage?
Yes. Yeah, candle flame bow.
Flame.
15 feet.
15-foot radius, an additional 15-foot blaze.
Yep, there you go. See, now everyone can see. Now we're all happy.
I can see him on a
Wee.
boat.
Two.
Huh?
It's only supposed to do 2 fire damage. Oh, then if you have
If you roll the same
advantage-
number on both d20s,
Yeah, then it goes.
it just says a
explode.
flat 2 extra, but
Yep.
unless you
Cool.
fucking double dingle them or
Cool.
whatever you want to say.
Very cool.
That's
Very
the
cool.
term. Double dingle.
All right,
Dingle
further
hop,
down,
dude.
then you get to a 4-way intersection. Left goes further down. Straight goes further down. Right looks like it levels off. There are no signs.
Mm,
Yep.
who's got
Go
chalk?
down. Down.
There's 2
Who's
ways
got
that go down.
any chalk?
Chalk.
Nothing.
I don't have any
Anything, no,
chalk.
anything to mark anything.
I have an arrow.
That's not.
I mean,
I got rope.
Oh yeah, he's
yes.
got rope. We can mark it with rope.
Ah. I'm just gonna take
Fuck is
my
that? There we go.
short sword, Rob, and like try to carve a big X in the path we choose, like on the wall, if I can.
Yes, you can. Which
brought
path is
back
being
up.
chosen?
I think left was said.
All right, left and further down. 30 minutes later, as you guys are walking, right as the bow's dim light is lighting up the 30 feet in front of you, just as it touches it, I need everybody to give me a perceptions check at disadvantage.
Oh, but I
No.
perceive so shittily.
Please help them.
Perception
Please
at
help them.
disadvantage. I still see it. I think. I hope.
Wow.
Not bad. That's really not bad.
Pick one.
Right. Yeah, right. So both Jericho, Bridgestorm, and Grey Bullet both saw a small, 4-legged creature of brown color and a wide tail immediately scurry across the width of this path and right into a little burrow hole right in the side of the wall. And it is like
Okay.
a 4.5 inch burrow hole right on the side of the wall.
Did I
It's
get a
not a
good
big
enough look
burrow
at the
hole.
animal? Like, is it a bullet? Was it just like a gopher?
Bullets are. Never mind.
Not baby ones.
Or
Yeah.
enough
Bullets are big
You-
like me.
reference.
You
Never
think
mind.
gopher, but you weren't.
That's
You
a
didn't get
rat.
a good look to see the fur. You just saw that it was brown and it had a big wide tail, and it definitely had 4 legs as it scurried real quick into
Wide
its hole.
tail?
I'm gonna ready my weapon.
No, don't kill it.
Same. I'm gonna ready my weapons.
I'm the only one who can speak
Aren't those
with
just your
animals.
hands?
That's the joke.
he's
Oh,
ready.
Okay. Just double checking. Double checking.
Flat tail.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
If are there small rocks around, can I throw it in the burrow hole?
How dare you?
How
Yes.
big's the hole? Could I climb in it?
You just said
Now it's 4.5 inches.
Oh yeah, too small.
Huge.
Huge.
You can find a rock and toss it down the hole. Or are you trying to find a rock to
No.
block up the hole?
No, I'm just trying to agitate whatever is in there.
That's
All right.
mean.
Oh, stick your hand in, noodle around a little bit.
No.
Ugh.
Hey,
You chuck
don't
Yeah,
the
tip
rock
right.
me.
down the hole.
Don't
you
tip
hear what
me.
sounds. You hear what sounds like rock hit earth, and comes to a rest.
I'd like to inspect the surrounding area.
As you inspect the surrounding area, the walls are bared. You can definitely tell they've picked everything off the walls here. There's no veins. You're kind of in between 2 supports of this stretch of mine. Give me a nature check.
Huh.
You definitely see its paw prints, and it led out, and it looks like it was digging on a adjacent wall, and you can see where it stopped and quickened stride back into its hole.
So it's got to have some type of claws. All right, well,
You want me to stick my hand up in there?
yeah, why not? Not my hand.
Always go some noodling. Except for we won't be in the water.
You're an adult. You can noodle with whatever limbs you still have. Well, get after it.
Just start
get to know
noodling.
Guys, wait. Yep, I'm doing it. I rolled high.
What was
I mean,
this for?
I said low, so to not do it.
He
so
just said
we're
he's just
doing
stick
this.
his hand down the fucking hole and he rolled dice for something. Oh,
I was trying to decide. So yes, I'm sticking my hand in the hole. Do I feel anything?
You feel smoothed out earth.
That's it?
Yeah, as far as you stick your little gnomish hand down the hole, it's all smoothed out, bored out
Noodle
hole
around.
hobble.
Can I move my arm into it and stick it a little bit farther in?
You sticking your arm as far as it goes. You can feel like it's got like kind of a curve to it, but it's all smooth all around the edges, and you feel nothing else, and your fingers grasp at the edge of nothing as the hole continues further than your arm length.
There's nothing in there, guys. Unless he's deeper, deep.
all right. I step over him and continue on.
I pulled my arm out.
Continuing on.
Rock slide. That's what I'm waiting for.
Without the torches and the candles to tell you how much time has passed, you guys keep venturing down. It curves back to the left, and then you kind of feel that it kind of raises up a little bit before then the gradient of decline increases a little bit, like you're on like a 3% decline now, heading down to where like it's really working your ankles and your legs walking down this decline.
We're getting deeper.
I'm not stopping until we run into something worth stopping for, so. Like a turn or something.
Suddenly you do come upon an intersection where it's not at right angles, it's at like an obtuse angle, it's like a V, and it goes left and it goes right. And you can see that both of them go further down and turn even more.
I mark our current tunnel with an X. I know they come together, but if we're panicking, I'm looking for X's. I just look at Alex.
I mean, good idea, yeah.
I meant,
Gotcha.
which way do
Looking
you
for
want to go?
X's.
Left. Down. Just whatever's down. I'm going to go further down.
All right, left and further down.
Oh, I just pictured Prim just sitting on the boat, drinking tea, just going, I wonder what those
Yeah.
idiots are doing.
I'm with her.
I'm in a hole.
The captain
oh,
stayed behind.
Both the captains are just sitting there.
We were like, we're
Lovely day.
tired. We were ambushed. We need a nap.
Let the crew go have some fun.
I got
Yeah.
punched in the head for several tens of damage.
Oh
You've
yeah.
chosen
I
this.
also got walloped by a giant robot.
I also got walloped by
Yeah.
a giant
Same here.
robot.
Same here. I got hit too.
I got shot, stabbed, burned, punched. What else we got?
If you had waited until like one day, we probably would have come to. But good luck
No,
in
no,
there.
no,
You
no.
know,
Yeah.
I'll drink a little extra iced tea for you
Hey,
guys.
you guys rest. I'll just go fucking die.
Yeah, have fun.
Alright.
I will.
We know.
Sorry, we can
Good
manage
day,
that.
madam.
I've
I
said
said
bad
good
day.
day.
All right, Rob, take me to hell.
Taking to hell. So on the left path, after another unknowable amount of time, you hear the distance what sounds like chit chat, like low mumbling, like,
I
and it's
stop
like
everyone. I
far,
just stop
far
in the
down the
middle.
tunnel.
I stop everyone immediately.
What do you hear, boy?
Fucking,
Huh.
you're doomed.
The well?
Wow, person's really tired when he has 2 broke legs.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Exhausted.
I'll take you with me, you dumb idiot. All right. What do you hear? What do you hear?
Fuck you. Go find out. It's down the tunnel.
No, I'm asking you. You have
Yeah,
the
no,
big
go.
ears.
Go ahead. You want to be a big dingleberry about it?
No, I'm not being a dingleberry.
Come
That-
here, boy. Come and
that
find
was-
this out. Go check it out.
That was out of game dingleness.
Out of game my balls.
No.
Hmm.
No.
Yeah, I don't even know what it means either.
Yeah, just me.
I'm just saying things now.
Meanwhile, there's still at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, thank you. What is this
I just hold
kerfuffle?
one finger up to my lips and just listen. Oh, Rob, there's lights in here. What
This
the
is
fuck?
nice.
Ignore
This
the
is
lights,
well
Midjourney.
lit.
As much as like, dude, I've been fighting with Midjourney since you guys entered the mines, and I've
this
been
is
like,
why
no.
Disney's gonna win the lawsuit.
I'm like, no light source, no
But
light.
if there's no light, then it's just a black screen, right?
Yeah,
No.
so theory of the mind, you know?
Yeah, but the thing is we can see. Most of us can see in the dark, so
Oh, see these.
it's
balls.
okay.
All right, so you're all quiet, and you're moving forward.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not moving at all. I've
All right,
stopped
nobody's
in
moving.
the middle.
Nobody's
We're
moving.
listening.
You just hear like there's a conversation. You guys can definitely tell there's 2 different speakers, but it's at such a distance with the tunnel and the way the sound is modulating up at you. It's just like
Ruh-roh,
It's
Raggy.
the Peanuts teacher. She's
What the
plotting
what
something.
the hell?
Both my cat ears flipped forward.
Oh.
Don't owe me. This is serious.
It's cute though.
Is it-
We're having a
is it-
serious moment.
Mr.
I hug
Fisher.
I hug up against the rocks and hide.
Is there?
You would hug.
Is
Rob.
it in a language I can understand?
you can't tell. You cannot tell at this distance.
He wants us to get closer.
I understand that. I'm trying not to do that though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, keep going.
I.
If you
look
want,
at
when you get
Birch.
close enough, I can tell you if you
Well,
understand.
I'm
the
working on
language.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're creeping.
I look at Birch and just kind of do like the head back over the shoulder. You know, like the. Let's go take a look.
Oh.
Yeah, I give him the thumbs up.
I'll let you leave this.
Oh,
You're
great.
not You're
Yeah, I got
sneakier
it.
than I. Brother,
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
not,
yeah.
I'm not very sneaky.
Yes. It's
plate armor.
time for me to sneak. And
Yeah.
I slowly approach.
Cussing? Sneako?
Bridgestorm, as you slowly creep, you keep your bow, so you take their light source from them.
The only one who cares about a light source is the humanite. I'm gonna grab his shoulder and hold him here.
Yeah,
I-
I'm going to turn off
Big kitty claw.
El Candle, therefore
Right.
allowing me to do
I say, I've got you, baby bird.
the sneaky
Oh, God.
thing. You know the one.
As you begin to walk on the
Tough.
balls of your feet, avoiding any loose rocks and finding solid footing,
Balls.
you leave your compatriots behind. So far that y'all's dark vision, obviously Alex, he's gone. He's darkness.
Right.
Everybody else, you kind of see him fade off into the shadows of your grayish eyes. Bridgestorm, as you start rolling through, the murmuring, mumbling starts to take form. Tell me, do you speak Gnomish?
Do I speak Gnomish? You know, that's a good question. What do you think I should be able to speak Gnomish? That's
Hey,
no,
DM, can I have free language or what's the
no,
deal?
no. I don't speak.
According to your
Gnomish.
backstory, no.
Oh, let me change that real quick. Hold on.
Your backstory tells me you know how to speak the language of pit fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, so yeah, as you creep up, you start to see a light source. It's coming from an alcove way far up,
Uh-huh.
and you just hear like two distinct voices just going back and forth, just like.
Okay.
Brandon fucking Jawas.
I'm going to slowly walk back, and Bertram's going to shake off the fact that Bertram may have just had one of his dirtiest secrets outed on stream and recorded. But he's going to pay it no mind, and he's going to go back and he's going to say, they're speaking all silly.
I'm just gonna defend myself there. You were familiar with a fight pit, and that came out in a session long, long ago. So
It didn't. It didn't. I left
did.
post haste. Anyway, Bert,
did.
Catman, shut up! I slap him. They're talking weird. They're speaking in a language I know not of.
Man, if only one of you had something to comprehend languages.
I can do that.
No, that's too easy. That's low hanging fruit. I'm better than that.
we have to make this more difficult on ourselves.
I
Perhaps we
kind of
should roll
shrug
for
and
it.
just kind of start to push Alex forward or behind me and
Yeah,
start
here,
to walk
just
up.
lead him up so he can understand. Excuse me. What
I
to
mean,
say.
I don't know if
yeah.
he speaks it. He just can't see in the dark.
Are
I
you
mean,
going-
Guys, whoa,
You
whoa,
want-
whoa, whoa, chill.
Hey, you want me to take him up there so you're not?
Jesus Christ, could I be a
complaining
part of the
around?
conversation?
No,
Yeah, yes, you may.
It's
yes,
dark.
You,
You can't speak.
Yeah.
you can't speak in the dark. Shush, 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 shush.
You can't see, you can't talk. Get the fuck away from the table.
Yeah, no. What do you want, buddy? What do you need?
Just, I mean, like, if you don't know who's talking, like, I do have a helm of comprehend languages.
Oh, can I borrow it?
Yeah, it
What
does not
an
require.
epiphany.
It doesn't require that. So
No.
I'm gonna put it on.
Because
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
go back
Is
up
it
sneaky.
an
there.
attuned thing? Like, do you need to?
No,
No,
just,
it
he
doesn't-
just
no.
said it's not.
It does not require
Ah.
attunement.
Look at that.
See, I
Legend.
was listening.
Thanks
I'm
for
not
having
actually
a
there.
conversation with me.
Anytime,
Yeah, the guy
buddy.
who's not here.
No, that's really good. Anyway, give me the goddamn hat.
Here's the
Let's
fucking
just-
hat.
The heck?
Thank you.
He's
All right,
Mrs.
I-
Nesbit.
Yeah, did you see it? All right, so I'm gonna mosey on up and now listening to the Jawas.
As you get back to where the sound dilation makes it to where you can actually hear them, the helmet tunes in and the comprehend language spell goes off, and you just start listening into this conversation. Yeah, well, you know, the fucking elves, they're going to charge so much for this. Don't worry about it. I got a cousin in the other port. We'll get this fucking tin to him, and we're going to make money. We're going to get this all fucking smelted down. We're going to make everything we need to, and we're going to take it from him, and we're going to run to Barrow, because the fucking Empire needs tin for whatever the fuck they're doing. We're going to make a fucking gold mine, dude. This is going to be great. Yeah, anywho.
Hey, I'm
I say we
already.
finish up that.
Yeah, I'm walking back. Okay, so
Okay.
there are some people in there that have mined some tin. They're planning on sending it to one of their cousins instead of keeping it here and selling it, and they're gonna smelt it down and sell it to the Empire for profit.
Oh my god, they're evading taxes?
Just
Yeah,
sounds like
honestly the most crime ever committed on this stream.
Acts of
That's
It's so
fantastic.
No, I feel like
Let
we've
'em
done
do it.
pretty bad shit.
Let them
No,
do
that-
it.
This sounds like a standard dwarf conversation. All right.
Worse
well,
than tax evasion? No. All right.
well, let's go.
Yeah. All right. I think we're okay. Maybe. So just fly casual, and I give you back your hat of words.
Yeah. It's just canonically the Miss Nisbet hat.
Got it. I love it. All right. I'm gonna just mosey up with my cat friend and my other friends in tow.
All right. As you guys all mosey up, Arn, you start hearing them starting to talk. You clearly hear their plan of how they're gonna dig the rest of this vine out, how they're gonna go down, through this side, reinforce this area, and like at this point, everybody, even with your dark vision, you could see the little alcove that they're in with the little lantern that's flickering, and you guys are about 80 feet away still.
Hello,
fucking keep going up to him.
in
Oh.
Dwarvish.
How's it going?
You immediately hear scuffling as two gnomes come around, heavy crossbows leveled. you see lanterns on their helmets, like 2 lanterns on both their helmets. Like it's like the helmet is flanked by lanterns. They immediately come around the corner and take it in. They're like, "No more fire! They're hot right there!" And then you see like one reach up and click something, and these like red lenses fall in front of his lantern, and now suddenly his like now he's got like a red light hitting you, and the other guy fouls up. But you are close enough to see that these heavy crossbows have bolts loaded into it that are Bodkin bolts, like sharp edges, piercing sides.
Okay.
Cool, cool.
No
cool, cool.
further! Who are you?
Yeah,
We're
we're
just-
just
Criminals.
we're just trying to mine some stuff, friend.
Hey, we're just trying to go down deeper.
That's what
Yeah.
she
Oh
said.
yeah? Why does it only look like one of you's got a pickaxe, huh? Why do I think you're all a bunch of fucking rock hoppers?
You're a
'Cause
fucking
I
rock
don't need
hopper.
pickaxes.
Oh,
I don't
need
even
them.
roll initiative because a crossbow bolt just got fired at Alex.
Great.
The
You said,
fuck
I don't know
is
what a rock
going on?
hopper is, but I called him one.
I mean, if he calls you a slur and you called him one right back, yeah.
He deserved it.
A slur for a slur.
It's technically
For
what we
some
call
reason-
a hate crime.
Tell me your ethnic background. I wish to call you a slur.
I can't select my token.
Want to be accurate, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I can't select my token either.
If I'm degrading you,
Come
on the
we don't
map.
What's happening?
I already rolled a 21.
What are we doing?
Unless you want us to roll again.
What are we doing?
Fighting
Rolling initiative.
fucking gnomes.
You're getting.
Oh, fight your
bod-
fucking gnome.
You're getting bodkin.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Getting called a goddamn rock hopper.
How dare them?
Like
Well-
the second or third time you have made that noise today. And it's only been an hour.
Hey, 30. It's been 37 minutes. We started the stream a little late. Yeah.
No, we
My-
didn't.
I'm gonna
I started
beat
the
'em
stream
into
an
the
hour,
walls.
a minute, and 45 seconds ago, so
Yeah, you've been dealing with your
you've
bullshit.
just been real out of it, yeah.
All right, fine. You know what, guys? It's my first time back in a while. Don't attack me.
Didn't ask.
Go ahead.
Fucking rock hopper.
Hey, you're the one with the
Ugh.
class.
You're a fucking rock hopper.
That's what got you shot in the first place.
Yeah.
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 Oh my
Eating a
God, why is
crossbow
the search
bolt.
not working. Bear with
Can
me.
I roll initiative now?
Mhm.
You should be able to actually edit your turn to your initiative.
There we go. Boom.
First initiative.
Oh, you know what? They just need Arn and the cat to do it.
So you
I
want
would-
me to re-roll again?
No, you just add your turn.
That just added a second of me. Oh, I see. I can, and then I can click on it in there and modify it. I see what's going on. You just need to delete the 0 initiative one of me. Several initiatives later.
There you
God,
go.
they're hideous.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
What? Oh. Ain't worried about them.
She said all gnomes are hideous.
I didn't say all gnomes.
That tracks.
Well, at least I'm not a gnome, so you know what? There
You're
you
a
go.
rock? No.
Ah,
Sure.
he's having an identity crisis. All right, Rob.
I'm
Oh.
gonna use these.
I'm dealing damages to Alex.
Several damage.
Dealing damages or trying to hit?
I'm pretty sure 22 hits you.
Yeah, 22 and 21 hit me.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, 57 feet.
Cool, just a +1. So that's gonna be
It's
9 points of
570 toes.
damage.
Taken.
And the other crossbow goes wide.
I'm the healer, by the
Jericho,
way, and I'm
you're
not
up.
there.
You guys are
so-
80 feet away.
80 feet. Okay, I'm gonna
80.
take my action to dash
Mm.
and yell for them to drop their weapons.
intimidation check.
Yeah, right. It's terrible.
Oh, it's real good. It's red. That means it's
It's
They're
critical.
probably
It's-
laughing at you.
Red is critical.
Lint liquors.
I mean, I did just cover almost all of the distance, though. I can move 70 feet on the dash.
As you immediately fucking barrel down the hallway and you're like, lower your weapons, you just see him stand their ground. The one looks at you and goes, fucking blow it! Cover the fucking fur bag!
Oh, we're calling each other. We're using
Your turn.
name calling.
We're
Mm.
being racist.
He
No.
called you
No,
a
no.
fur bag.
no.
I called him a rock skipper.
Uh-huh.
Hopper,
That's
rock hopper.
potentially racist. Nobody
yeah.
really knows it's provocative.
May or may
It's
not
the-
be.
Gets the people going.
You do be rocking
little-
these minds, you know?
Hey-oh!
No. Out with you, madam.
I'm not
Ma'am,
even in
you
there.
are on a
You're
ship
the-
drinking tea and petting an otter.
Alex, you have
Ah,
5
what
seconds to
good
make your
days.
turn.
Good luck.
I
Got 'em.
sprint. I move up and use my action to dash. I move up a full 60 feet. I consume my bonus action using the dash on Cat. Cat moves 80 feet.
Wow.
And with a very aggressive tone to basically bum rush these guys. So I'm up 60 out of the. You said there was an 80-foot distance, and Cat is all 80 feet.
Ah! They've got a machination of the fur bag!
Oh.
That's very mean.
Yeah.
Cat
I
does
don't-
its best to replicate the sound he's heard Jericho made, and it's his personal inspiration.
Mow.
He's seen Mask this whole time, and yet
Yeah, he doesn't mow. That's
Yeah,
why.
Mask is very quiet. He's a quiet cat.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Jericho is like
Chatty
cat
cat.
thing. Like
Yeah, you are. You're very chatty.
You're a chatty cat.
catty. Hey,
Thank you.
just like
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't
God.
get.
It's all right. We like chat.
Meanwhile, there's a Mr. Jiggums on board, laying down, just gives a quick little kitty yawn.
Oh.
Rich.
Prim's like, we should never leave this boat. Nothing bad happens on the boat in port. All right, my turn. I'm going to shoot the one on the bottom.
He's not gonna like that.
No, he's not. He's gonna get what we call the dick. Die.
Yep.
24. Is just 32 damage. And then
Gnome takes the arrow, and the other one goes, ah, you're right, the rock hoppers!
okay, now
The hell?
I'll hop
I-
your rock.
I'm going to try to persuade them. I'm gonna say, if you put your weapons down, we'll put ours down. Please stop.
I'm also a
Persuasion at
notorious liar.
disadvantage.
At disadvantage. So here's another one. 17.
They don't believe you.
Hmm.
Very well. Well,
Yeah, they are. Wow, they're really committed.
they get dead.
You
Oh, you're
guys
trying
have
to
been
steal.
very hostile to them. That DC was high.
They
Hey.
fucking started it.
No,
Hey,
we
we're
don't
just
get
here
to
to line
argue.
things. For taking an arrow.
Arn,
Arn's gonna dash up there to 70 feet and be like, I'm gonna make you squeal like a piggy.
Oh god.
I don't like
I don't
that.
know if you guys have ever
they
actually.
got one of us enslaved!
I will enslaved.
Yes. Yes. No, there's no time. We don't exposit during fights.
Oh, I
There's not enough
know.
time for talking.
Cat's up here.
The other one, the one that didn't take the arrow, he reloads and levels it at Jericho, past Cat, and aim.
Jericho, your movement you said was 70 feet.
Yes, and they're 80 feet away.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not taking the distance as an actual distance.
No, the reason I care is because I could impose disadvantage with Cat if you were within 5 feet of me. But Cat can move 80 feet. That's all.
Jericho, take 11 damage as the bodkin arrow hits you.
Oh, what a mistake.
Now he's Angie Cat.
But not for me.
The other dwarf takes off one of the side of the lanterns and swings it onto Cat's face.
Does he?
11.
Ooh.
11?
I don't think that hits him. Yeah.
No, it does not hit.
Oh.
So swing and the miss. The lantern goes wide, and then you just kind of see the dwarf kind of like toss it behind Cat near Jericho, as it crashes to the floor, and the fire lights the rest of the little oil. You see that it crosses a fuse, and the fuse starts going in two directions up the wall. Jericho, it's your turn.
Oh, I don't like that. How far away is the fuse from me?
It is within 5 feet. It's in the next square. It's within 5 feet.
I'm gonna stamp out the closest one.
Okay, that is going to be an action. As you close
Alright.
in and get onto the near the fuse, and you catch up to it and begin to stamp it out or push it out with your paws or your foot, kicking it because it's going up, traveling up the walls now.
What if I was to grab it and yeet it, like pull it out of the?
Do you want to?
I don't know. Well, if I've already stamped it out and that's my action, that's.
No, I mean, do you? Let me help you.
What is
You
it?
run up
Can
to
I
it and
click and see what it's attached to?
You can follow the fuse, and you see it goes up into the ceiling, and you see a bunch of sticks embedded in the ceiling.
I'm gonna just stamp out the fuse, or better yet, I'm gonna cut the fuse as high as I can near the wall, so they
Ooh,
can't
roll to
reach
hit
it with
then.
their little grubby fucking rock gnome hands.
Roll to hit.
Oh yes.
I don't
What am I
think
hitting?
they're rock gnomes. We have the rock
Roll
gnome.
to hit the fuse.
That's
They've got,
right.
They've got normie gnomes.
You cut the fuse near the top. Your sword luckily does not glint off anything and create any sparks.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. Just for future reference on those, I'm not gonna be like swinging it. I would go over and like try to like cut it.
Gentle
In a
kitten.
normal
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing this on
Yeah,
a
no,
rush.
okay.
rush hurricane.
I didn't specify.
Not a
So fair
barbarian.
enough.
All right. Pending bonus action or any more movement.
I'm gonna get as close as I can to them.
You can get up on them.
Get all up on him.
Hello.
Own him.
Ah!
Oh gosh, my ears. Oh
Alex,
Lord.
Huh?
That was good. I scared
I-
me.
Olive up on them.
I used my bonus action. Cat does force empowering rend on the gnome who shot me first.
Okay.
Wait, before he does that, Cat moves to the back to get into a pincer maneuver with.
Nope, not enough space to move through an enemy square.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how tight we were. Didn't see the.
You
didn't
are
see the-
tight. It is the mine has remained just barely less than 10 feet wide.
Wait, like a toy
Hell
gun,
yeah.
you know?
23 to hit.
Yep.
The one who shot me.
'Kay.
An 8. Move up. What did I move to 60? I'm gonna move up 10, which would split the difference and put me 10 feet away from them.
Okay.
And then yeah, shoot the fucker who shot me.
Okay.
Oh.
Attack 28 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I would hope that
11
would hit.
damage. 23 to hit. Extra attack.
Plus 11. Holy shit.
16 damage.
'Kay.
Is he looking okay? Is he looking good?
Yeah, he's still standing. He's still like trying to like crane his neck, looking up at Jericho.
Offhand, which that's a minus 4. So a 13 to hit with the offhand.
Misses.
Okay. I'm just putting rounds down range. I don't say shit to these guys. Fuck it. Diplomacy's over.
Birch Storm.
All right. I am going to do something I don't know how you would do it in real life, but I'm going to do non-lethal damage.
Okay.
To the bottom guy.
You-
Oh, it's double 11s.
You
It sure
don't
is
doing
non-lethal.
shit.
Yeah,
he did it.
non-lethal.
Non-lethal, all right.
Yeah, does an 11 hit because it's red?
Hey, Arn.
Oh shit!
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Take 23 damage.
Fuck.
As
Oh,
a
he's
non-lethal
hitting
arrow plinks off the back of your neck.
It's good. Well, now I've adjusted my
But
aim.
it's not lethal, so it doesn't
Oh.
do any damage.
Oh,
You
there's
still take 23 hit point
Go to
damage.
sleep. Go to sleep.
so
go to
many
sleep, go to sleep.
extremes.
And then the second one is a crit success on the
We have
bottom
advantage
guy.
because rogue and they're within 5 feet.
And I have steady aim. I haven't moved. So 10,
Oh my
12.
god, you've dipped enough for fighter for extra attack so you can make use of steady aim and it works on both?
Yeah.
I thought steady aim was just the next attack.
Hold on. I must read.
Yeah, can you just post it?
You'd
Damn
have to
you.
do
No, I'll
this-
just read it. Steady aim.
I mean, the
So-
first roll was the nat 20, so damage is being done, but I was clarification.
Oh
for
yeah,
the-
no. Yeah, it's next attack. Yeah, so the first one. Yeah, my bad.
Alright.
But
Yeah.
they are
All
also
good.
shoulder
But you-
to shoulder.
But your first roll was a crit, so the guy staring up at Jericho gets hit.
Yay! Now he falls asleep
What?
because I did non-lethal damage. So now he's asleep.
Oh, it wasn't enough to drop him to 0.
Mm-mm.
Damn it! All right. Then I say, because we don't talk in fights, I say just knock him out, and that's my turn.
That's talking in a fight.
I
Wow.
know. And
We
I'm
don't do that
sorry.
here.
So
I
this is
talked
what
to
I'm
her
gonna do.
fights.
I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to do grappling strike, but it's going to look like this. Are we up against a wall?
God.
Are you sharing? Are you at the same distance with Alex?
I'm
I thought
going
you
to
were like
move
10
up, I'm going to move up 10 feet. Which
Yeah,
will
I thought
put
yeah,
me-
because I thought you were 20 feet away because you dashed
No.
60.
No, I can go 70.
Okay, then yeah, you were 10 feet away. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to take a 10 step.
Okay, you'll be either occupying V1 space or Jericho space. You just won't be able to end your turn.
Okay. I thought I was down below them.
The hallway's only wide enough for 2 because they came out of their little alcove, so they're like there's no space on either side of them.
Well, here's the ordeal then.
So you can move
So-
into the space, do your thing, but then you're gonna have to move again before you end your turn because you have enough
That's
speed to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Are they up against a wall?
No, the rest of the tunnel is behind them.
Crap. Okay, it won't work. So yeah. So normal grappling strike. I'm gonna Superman punch and then take him down to the ground, and then we're gonna roll into another space.
'Kay.
Together.
Did you listen to Birchstorm, or are you doing?
Yeah,
this
it's all
lethal?
non-lethal damage.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
Exceptionally lethal damage.
That's exactly what Alex is doing.
Does it
That's a
hit?
miss.
Okay, well, I got another attack, so here we go.
Got him. Knocked out cold.
Oh. Okay. Well, can I? I can't reach the other guy, right?
You could occupy this one's space now.
Nice.
Now I'm gonna take second wind, not second wind.
Action surge.
Action surge, and do the same thing did that guy.
Rob, how do you feel
Okay.
about 3 fighters in the group?
I mean, I went from
I,
3 rogues to 3 fighters at the same time. I don't understand. Or now it's 2 rogues and 3 fighters.
Yeah, I'm a rogue.
That's a hit.
You're a roguelike.
Ah, my favorite type of game.
He's knocked out cold.
Okay, cool. I'm done.
Sleepy.
Okay, it gets to their turn. The other half of the dynamite that wasn't cut explodes.
Mm.
Oh shit.
Birchstorm, you just watch a shower of rocks come down between you and your friends. Alex, you hear all this rock fall behind you as the explosion goes off.
Fantastic. Are
Not
they both
fantastic.
down or just the one? I move up to secure any dynamite from them. Looking for explosives and a way to clear the rubble.
There's no explosives on their bodies. They have pickaxes, they've got hammers, they've got shovels. They're full kitted to do some exploration. On their body is their double lantern helmets, their pickaxes, their crossbows, bolts, case of bolts, all bodkin bolts. They've got boots, they've got aprons, they've got trail rations.
Yeah, I loot the ever living fuck out of them.
Okay.
All of it, right into the
What
bag.
does the ceiling look?
Where you guys are?
No, we're
Mhm.
explosion
Behind us, where the explosion happened.
over here.
Oh, there's a cave in. You can't see Birchstorm. There's a cave in.
Okay. Then
Rocks
that's
block
what
your
I'm
path.
working on.
Rocks block path.
How can like they hear me if I go like hello?
Barely.
Okay.
All right, I send Cat over there, and Cat's orders are to start, scooping the rock away, batting at it.
I have some explosive arrows on me that I could possibly jam into the rocks.
I think. Well, I can't actually talk to you. Not really.
I'm gonna take a pickaxe and start picking at the rocks.
Yeah.
All right. So there's only enough space on your guys' side for 2 people to work at it. You got Cat up there digging at it. Who's pickaxing at it? Or
I
Jericho
turn
clearing
and
with his hands.
I cast message. I hold my little wire and I cast message to Bergstrom, and I ask him if he's okay.
I say I'm fine.
All right, we're gonna try to start digging from this direction.
I need to move Cat. I am going to forcibly move Cat. And
Cat will
Rob,
comply.
I need to look at the top of the cave where the rocks are and the ceiling was. If I move a bit away, does more fall?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, then it's not even worth it.
Can I resend message?
You can respond. You can reply to any message I send you. And the last message I sent you was, "Okay, we're gonna start digging."
Okay, I'm gonna say stay put. Shape Earth Lady coming soon.
I relay that to the team and say that Bertram says that he has a lady who can shape the earth, and they're on their way.
I am going to double back, and I am going to sprint as fast as I can back to the boat.
As I relay that, I cast a message to him and I say, "All right, we will leave Cat at the cave-in. We are going to proceed."
Got it. I am
Cool.
now roof hopping if I can to get as the crow flies, like the most direct route back to the ship.
Okay. Well, the amount of time it's going to take you to dash all the way out of the cave, go ahead and put yourself at level 2 exhaustion.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I love that. It's me, Exhaust Bergstrom.
Exhaustrum.
Exhaustrum. That's me. 2 exhaustion.
Do you guys just leave the little hovel and the little alcove? You guys just look at what's on their bodies?
Oh no, I'm gonna check the whole thing. They were like planning and plotting and stuff.
They've got they've got 2 hand carts. They've got 320 pounds of tin ore. They've got like 27 trail rations. They've got a crude map that they drew for themselves. They've got sleeping rolls. They've got pillows. They've got more lamp oil. There's another backup case of bolts with bodkin modifications. There's 2 short swords that are balanced. And there is a spare helmet with only like 1 bracket that a lantern could sit in on the side.
Cool.
Birchstorm, as you fucking blast out of the cave the mine entrance, you are greeted by cool night air, starry skies.
Oh, very
Cobblestones
invigorating.
Huh?
Very invigorating.
Yep. Cobblestones are a little slick. There was Mask and Primrose and Winston. All light little shower came by, and everything's nice and damp, and got that like cool after rain atmosphere for the fall.
How dare you say that with the current temperature, Rob?
Yeah.
Instead
Okay.
of making you starving for food for next session, I make you starve for the weather.
Why not both, really?
Just
Okay.
Mask and Primrose, are you guys at an inn? At the hotel where Winston and Primrose are staying? Are you guys on the ship?
I would have been in the place that Winston got for us, which is an inn.
Cool.
I'm at the ship.
Enjoy your new gift from Winston. It is a silver necklace with a green emerald. Meanwhile, at the ship, Masks, as the bell hits, there's a shift changeover, and a beleaguered, out of breath, sweating Bridgestorm comes climbing on board. You hear the night watch from your captain's quarter go, "Officer on deck."
Shut up, Kieran. Start throwing up.
You hear
The hell was that? And I'm gonna just try and look like, what is he talking about? All the officers are not here.
Captain.
Yeah, what are you doing? What?
There's a
Oh
cave in.
God, you look fucking terrible.
Yeah. Prim.
She's at the inn.
Oh my God! I like hawk out
I'll
like
send a
the
runner.
the runny snot vomit, and I start to like.
I'll send a runner.
I'm running.
No, not you.
No, we have to go. You come
Okay,
too.
we go. I'll send a runner. Where are we going?
Caves.
Okay, so I'm gonna have.
Wait,
Group-
hold on, hold
Okay,
on.
all right.
Is anything? Is it like? Are things still open? Or, like,
it's like late at night, so like the stores are shut, but like the taverns and the inns are open.
Okay. Need potions. Need many potions when we get down there. The cat might be dead.
Eh?
But Alex is okay. He told me he's okay. Yeah. On I guess
What
leading
the fuck?
Captain back to the caves, I would hit like every ale house or anything and be like, "Do you guys sell any potions whatsoever?"
That's what we have Prim
Please.
for.
I know. I need to buy a potion.
Yeah, but Prim's in a love hotel with her boyfriend and
I
silver
need-
necklace.
It's a
I
regular
need-
hotel.
No, it's not.
Well, every hotel is a love
anymore.
hotel with
Hey-oh!
Winston.
So in order, as you go from Watering Hole, Grog Shop, Tavern, whatnot, you get a no, a no, a no. The next one says, "We got a lime, pick me up." It's not really a potion.
Ew.
When he says limes, like you see like one tear. No, thank you.
Oh.
What's that about?
The next one's one's no. The last one on this block says, "We got a little bit of tea and/or coffee left in the pot."
Does any of that restore exhaustion or
You
spell
hear
slots?
Alex's voice in your head say,
I will shoot my own bow into my face. I will string it around my toes,
"No, you fucking
and I
hated me
will
that
loose
much.
it.
Didn't know you hated me that much." For a
Primrose, at
pinky.
this time, a
I'll
runner
spit in
comes
the
up
mouth.
into your hotel where you and like if you and Winston are not in the room yet, if you guys are like at the end of your meal, you're sitting by a nice cozy fire. The half mask guy finds you. He goes, "Captain Mask sent me to find you. Bridgestorm didn't look too good. He looked like he just ran a marathon back to the ship."
These motherfuckers, I don't have spells. All right, but I'll go. Where do I gotta go?
Mid hanky.
Bridgestorm said something about the cave, or the mine.
She's balls
Oh,
deep.
dumbasses. All right, I give Winston a
Please,
quick
please.
kiss and
As
then I
soon as you
run.
know, because like you know your brother's in the
Shove
mine.
bluff.
Yeah, you don't hear any of this.
So,
Fucking
Bridgestorm.
hell.
Yeah, no potions.
I weep. I'm
Do
so
I have
tired.
anything?
An adventure. Another guy
do.
walks up and goes, "Hey, I'll give you a health potion. I got health potions."
I could take a health potion. Do you have anything perhaps a mana potion or vitality potions, or do you know where I could buy one quickly?
As this guy was trying to make a barter with you, it kind of got the attention of like other patrons, and one goes, "I've got a potion of spell recovery."
I will give you 20 gold pieces for that right now.
Deal.
Done. And I
The 20 gold, he puts it right in the bar and goes, "There, pay my tab and a round of drinks for my friends. Woohoo!"
I'm his friend now. And I grab one of the cups of ale and run it back out.
Going
I would say
whatever.
all three of you converge back
Oh
at the
my
mine
God.
entrance.
I-
The dwarf
What happened?
from earlier is not the dwarf that's there. This one's got longer, dark hair, and he's reading a book by candlelight, and he's got spectacles on. And he looks up, see you all walking in, and goes, "Ah, thought that was the one that ran out of here. Barely even heard me say reach calling out to him. How can I help you today, folks?"
Not right now. Drink this.
Huh?
What?
Not you. Prim, drink this.
Okay. This what you called me out here for, and I drink it.
Yeah.
What the hell is it? Am I gonna die?
You now
Yeah,
have
yes.
one spell slot returned to your bodice. So
Okay.
there was a thing, and there was a cave in, and our friends are stuck, and we need
1d3
you
plus
to
3.
open the way so that they're not dead, maybe.
Oh,
Okay, so I
well,
gotta
I'm
roll.
gonna have to raise the brigade. You
That's
all can't
totally
be
fine.
going
We
down
were
there.
we were attacked by two little people.
What do you mean you were attacked?
I mean,
fine.
we walked up, we heard them talking about siphoning off some tin to the Empire for profit. I approached them, and then they called me a rock hopper, and then they attacked.
He's all cocked.
Can't be calling no fellow miners rock hoppers. That's so
Yeah, that's
disgraceful.
what I'm saying. Anyway, we have to save our friends, or they're gonna die.
Oh, hold on now.
So we called them
We'll
one back.
ring the brigade up. You all not going nowhere. Besides, where's your passes?
The guy down
I
there.
I have my pass. I'm Bertram. Here it is.
Alright.
He flips open the logbook. He goes, "Yep, I see you entered, but where's your pass?"
It's on me. It's right here in my pocket.
I'm gonna have to see it to get you admittance. But right now, I've been told there's a cave in, so I can't let anybody in the mines till the brigade gets here.
Yeah, but it was done by these gnomes. They lit a fire. Please, I don't want my friends to die. I'm very ill right now.
I've rung the brigade. They'll be here in a couple minutes. He starts going down the list. You stop when you tell me when I get the name. Jericho,
No,
Dilly.
Alex,
no,
Ern, the Grey Bullet,
no.
Why does he say?
Daniel Jackson,
Green bullet.
Daniel Jackson,
No,
Kulog,
no,
Oh,
Tim Dahl,
Oh.
Copper Bottom,
no,
I know what's happening here.
Imbal,
Bertram.
Bronze Keeper.
no,
No,
Bertram.
No, I got you, son. I need to know who it was that attacked you, because I have a list of who's down there.
Oh, I don't. They didn't. You know, there was no formal greeting. They
Well,
just
who called you Rockhopper?
two gnomes. I think my friends have detained them.
Medically.
Okay, son. Hold on. The brigade's coming. I see them coming from the warehouse.
Perfect.
You see a team of 6 gnomes, a mule, and a cart being rolled up as they come up with, they're not running, but they're at like a good speed.
Yeah,
Good-
they're
good little
jaunting.
job. All right, we're here. What seems to be the problem? And the gnome goes,
They're-
"Oh, hey there, Rockwell. These 3 say their friends are down there. Got called rockhoppers, and there was a cave in. Ooh, mighty ho. Which one of you was down there?
Me, God, the one who
Right.
looks like death.
Which branch are they on?"
I don't know. I can lead you back there.
They look over. What? Walk? You didn't give them a map? I wasn't. According to the log, I was not on shift. That would have been Bushkin.
Yeah, Mr. Bushkin did it. But
Bushkin
please.
knows to send folks down there with all the proper materials. There's a shop just
Oh
down the block.
my God! My
All
friends
right.
could be dead.
All right. Miss, sir, we have to ask you to stay here. You bring us down and point out where the break-in happened.
What? No. So I brought her because she can literally move the earth safely. She's a druid.
Oh, you like all 7 dwarves are like, oh.
All
All right,
7 of them.
I don't have that prepped, but I can conjure some badgers to help dig. I'm more than happy
Yes.
to do that.
Ooh, that's not a good idea, miss. You don't want to be casting wild animals down there. Who knows if they can breathe? Who knows if the cave-in caused a little methane escape? We're going to have to go down there and do this the proper way. We need to make sure it's safe. Don't call further cave-in. Are your friends underneath the rebel?
I don't know.
I'm so much faster
I
than
hope
they are.
not. Yeah,
And I'm about to be.
for every word we say, it adds like a 1% chance that they're gonna die.
This is true. So we must hurry, but we must have it all properly documented and done. Rockham, make sure
swear
this
to
is in the
God.
log.
If
You
he
there-
says
But your
we have
balls
to
run.
hurry one more time, I'm just gonna start swinging.
Birch, they know
All-
how
all
to
line
do
with
this
me.
by the book.
Follow the line with me, boys. Unhitch Betsy. We're going in with the cart. Let's go.
Gotta let your friends know by the book. Don't know if they'll make it.
You see Rockham start logging everybody else's name down. I go, oh, excuse me. I got Bridgestorm. Ma'am, sir, your names.
Primrose.
Primrose. Next.
Mask.
Oh,
I am
Matt.
hyperventilating.
The lead brigade north looks at you. All right, Bridgestorm. With me, let's go. Nice easy path. Nice easy jog in. Don't want you tripping. Don't want to cause any more accidents than there already is.
Okay.
So you guys begin a light jog down. They all turn their little lanterns on, cast light down the tunnel. They all have got it. You guys start bobbing along as you start to lead them away. So back in the cave. So you guys, what do you guys do with the 2 captors?
I'm gonna
Oh, we're
fucking,
tying him up. Tying him up.
I'll sit with him. Actually, Rob, I never got my question. So if I keep moving like the top, like dust or like small rocks, do they just keep coming?
Yep.
All right.
And they don't stop coming.
Huh?
Oh god.
Are these gnomes to the ground? Oh Jesus. Yeah. Tie up the gnomes. I'll sit with them for now.
All right. Well, I'll help you tie him up. Bertram, do you want to rest here? I can just.
He's not here.
Yeah.
Arn, Jesus,
Jeez.
Arn. Arn, do you want to rest here, or you want to keep going down the tunnel with me?
I would
I'll go
suggest
down
you
the
both
tunnel
stay
with you.
here. Stay here,
you wanna-
please.
Stay here and what? Fucking wait and waste time.
Get
There's a
fucking
cave in.
rescued.
He said,
I
please.
don't. I don't care. We'll get rescued eventually.
All right.
It's
Well, I hope
fine.
you all die.
Thanks. Cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
I didn't-
The 2 people you know the least you're stuck with.
Arn, do you want to keep going or no?
If you want to go, I got you, bro.
All right, cool. Jericho, do you want me to leave Cat here?
No, fuck it. I'm gonna do it all myself.
That feels pretty condescending, so now I feel like I
It
have
is.
to
I'm
leave.
glad you picked up on that.
Okay, I'm gonna leave Cat here. Fucking Christ. Cat, listen to Jericho. Cat looks up with a longing eyes of inspiration at his personal role model.
I don't like this cat.
Oh, Cat is sad and
It's a raccoon.
goes and lays over. Cause not a fucking. I redesigned the entire goddamn thing because of the raccoon comments.
Quacks like a duck. Walks like a duck.
God.
It's a
Still
duck.
It's
Hey,
a
raccoon.
Explodes like a duck.
Explodes like a duck.
It's a
Oh, it must be an otter. Yep.
All right, Arn, let's go.
PC,
Right.
what the fuck was that?
10 feet later, Alex, you can't see shit in front of you.
Arn, can
Hey,
you
I
see?
got you, bro. I can see.
All right, cool.
Oh, my
I'm
Lanta.
for it.
Arn, you see all the glinting tin veins in the wall.
We're looking for
Dude.
crystals, bud. Don't forget.
Hey, there's tin everywhere.
That's fantastic. I don't care.
Jericho, you just this conversation you hear as they slowly walk away from you.
We could make a fortune in tin.
Yep,
And
nope.
guess what? Not pay any taxes.
And is
Sure.
at an all-time high.
Hey, remember that Merc Slap cannon we had that we loved so much?
Yes, we need another one.
Yeah, we need
I-
and we need more. And I'm trying to get a good deal on the fucking blowguns, so that's the whole purpose of this mission.
Okay. What, the guy's trying to overprice a blowgun?
Brother,
Bro, you can make a blowgun yourself.
You heard him. He
Just
told you to
demand-
blow yourself.
You remember how like I always revert to just making my own because I don't want to pay my own money? Like, why would I pay that much when I could do it myself? Like, that's pretty much a normal thing, I would say.
Hookers exist, you know.
Why is it? Why is I? First off, I have a girlfriend, so fuck you. But
Oh, I'm
Why-
telling you said that.
Oh
No.
yeah, the dragon lady. Yeah.
she's not a dragonborn. I would make a blowgun if I could. I need the blowgun to do the Merc Slap. So that's why we're
Okay.
He
doing
only
this.
has the blow.
Okay, oh my god.
Okay,
I got-
let's
I got
go
gun
find
too.
these crystals. Let's go
Yeah,
find
let's go
these
find some
crystals.
crystal. Let's go.
And shortly after that, Jericho, they're out of your ear range.
Oh, thank Christ. Now he can finally never know how much I really like you, Cat.
Oh. Yay!
Pet,
That's
pet, pet.
so
I
sweet.
don't
The
think
last
Shut
orders
the fuck
Cat-
up. I will kill
I'm glad I
every
heard
single
that.
one.
Oh, the
And
last
not lose a single night's sleep.
the last orders that Cat was given were just respect him. Like that's it.
Put some
What-
respect upon the name.
Whatever you come up with,
That's
like
right.
that's
Jericho,
between you two.
one of the gnomes starts coming to, like, oh no, where am I?
What happened to his voice?
What do you think you are?
Oh, I was hoping that was a nightmare. Oh, Furback, what have you done to us?
Well, you shot my friend when we were trying to ask you how you're doing.
You were
And then we
aggressive.
fucked you up. You shot him first.
Yeah, well, you called me a rock hopper in a very condescending tone of attitude and aggressiveness.
Because you called him a rock hopper.
And you came out of the night, all four of you.
It's a dark
Only
tunnel.
one of you had pickaxes. Y'all had your weapons ready. What else were we to expect? Let me
None
go.
of us had our weapons ready.
Bull. There was an elf with a bow.
Yeah, because it's got a light on it.
What are you coming down in a frickin' mine with a bow with a light on it? Where's your lantern?
It's dark.
We
and
had
we're
one.
cheap.
It's called a bow with a light on it.
Yeah.
You know, this man's making a lot of sense. I don't know if we.
So you just jumped us, attacking us like dirty rock hoppers that you are?
I
You
think
attack
you're a
us.
rock hopper, and I will continue to attack you. if you
Really
shoot
attached
first.
to those racist statements.
I don't love it. I don't love it.
I know
What?
they saved you to be alive, but I only need one of you.
What? I don't understand.
I'll kill you.
No. I get that. Why leave us alive? You could have just took the tin.
I don't want your tin. We tried to tell
Then
you.
why did you jump us?
Oh my
We
god.
didn't jump you.
Because
You clearly did.
I
I'm the
punched
one
him
tied up
square in
here.
the face as hard as I can.
You'd hit the gnome all tied up and unarmed.
Yes.
Just did.
I'm not saying
He
I'm
absolutely
going to.
would.
I'm doing it. I'm not gonna.
Oh, roll the hit.
Jericho's not like that. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna hit.
Roll the hit.
Too much
Do
talking.
you want like claws or my actual?
However you're
claws?
hitting
That's
him,
my unarmed
either
attack.
unarmed or claws. All right, he's dead.
Oops. I punched him so hard he died.
He only had
He-
like.
Yeah, he had 1 hit point.
Oh, I forgot non-lethal.
Yeah,
damage was
get
a
her
thing there for a
done.
second.
Oh my god.
All right.
Get her done.
Is
Hey,
there any
just
chance
blame
of
it on the rock,
stabilizing
bro.
him?
Put a rock on top of him, and the rock took him out.
Medicine check to see if you can real quick.
I'm not saying I
Oh,
want
wow.
to. I'm just wondering if it's a possibility. I quickly search the area for any dynamite.
Yeah, there's dynamite in one of their backpacks.
Awesome. I strap 2 sticks to him, light it, and huck him down the tunnel.
Oh, nice. I like where this is
What
going.
the
Jericho's villain arc,
fuck?
or unleashing this villain.
Yeet him down the hallway.
Kerblam.
You hear rumbling. Alex, Arn, you hear an explosion way behind you, and the whole kind of mine shaft kind of rumbles. Dust falls on you a little bit. Jericho, you see the body just explode with these 2 sticks of dynamite, sending this body into pieces everywhere. The supports
I look
around
at
you
Cat
rumble.
and say, pretty irresponsible of him.
Dust falls on you. You kind of hear the large rock power behind you kind of shift even a little bit more.
I tell Alex that one of the guys just died.
Yeah, you know what, man? You're right. I just don't understand. I looked so hard for dynamite on those guys and I couldn't find any.
It was in the backpacks.
I looked so hard on them and I was told there's no fucking dynamite.
On the bodies, yeah,
for
the
you.
backpacks were in the corner in the hovel.
Yeah.
It's okay, bro. We could have vinted
Yeah,
this rock fall.
it's crystals. I'm super excited about the 10. I'm super excited about the 10, but
If
we're
I
looking
would've
for
Rob took the
crystals.
training wheels off.
If I would have
So,
remembered to stamp out the
Changing scenes, Primrose, Bridgestorm, Amass.
Real quick, Rob, does the other one wake up?
No, the other one's
At all?
still.
Okay,
No, the other
I'm
one's
just gonna
still
pull up my pipe and smoke like nothing happened.
Further up the tunnel, way further up the tunnel, as you guys are jogging along, and dwarves are all in like a rhythmic pattern, like hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha. You guys suddenly hear like a boo, and like the place kind of like just falls down. They go, oh, hold up! You get, fist goes up. The train comes to a stop. You guys come to a stop before you run into like a dwarf near you or the cart, and they go, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Could have been a methane pocket.
What
What are the signs of a methane pocket?
Mostly methane.
You ever smell a cow fart?
Sure.
Like for fun?
It'll smell like that, or it'll
Look
get set off by a lantern or a torch, and it will sound like that.
Oh no. We gotta
Okay.
get to our friends.
We must be careful going forward.
Yes, sir.
Move on. Left, right, head, row, double time. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
He fucking keeps telling me what to do.
Switching scenes. Alex and Arn. Arn, you see you both of you come up on another intersection. It goes left and it goes straight. From what you can see, limited in your vision, it kind of seems if you keep going straight, it's got to go further down.
We need to go straight.
And no, I want to go further down. I was told that crystals are further down.
Then we go straight.
All right. Arn, you lead the blind Alex further straight.
Oh yeah.
Going down, down, down. Just hope there's no burning ring of fire down there.
Birchstorm
Well, there is.
and
I've eaten
company.
chili.
Yes.
Finally make the last marking, turn down the corner. That left path weaves around, and within a handful of more minutes, you come upon a giant pile of rocks that you're pretty familiar with. They go, this, we're gonna be here all night. All right, boys, let's get the struts going.
What?
You see the dwarves pull out wood, start going over, they start inspecting it. You know, they take some off the top. They see come in. They go, oh man, wow, and your friends are underneath this.
I don't know. They might be on the other side of it. I didn't see. I know one of them is. He sent me a message.
All right, boys. Protocol that we're uncovering bodies and stabilizing at the same time. So careful with your downward picks and shovels as the team starts putting in braces and starts to clear away stone and rubble as best they can, dig out around it. As all this noise starts, Jericho, you can clearly hear from the other side of the cave-in of like the shovel and the picks is like digging on the other side of this cave-in.
Jericho, brother, can you hear me?
I want to climb back up to the top of the pile, try to move a little bit of rock, and call over to them. That we're
As you move
here.
a little bit of rock to not make a cave-in, you can kind of see a little bit of space as it's all wedged in there. What do you yell out?
Just hello.
On the other side, the dwarves go.
We're all
"Oh,
alive.
Hold up! Hold up! What was that? Hello!" And you can clearly hear a muffled "oh" through the rocks.
Ooh.
We're all alive.
On the other side of the rocks. "Oh, did you hear that? I think I heard it all alive." "Don't move further back. Get at a safe distance."
He's talking to me.
Yeah, he's yelling through the rock at you.
All right. I nod to Cat. I grab the remaining gnome and move until I can barely see the
Yeah, you can
the
move right up
rock wall
to the hobble that's got the lantern going.
Sure. And if I can take some sort of cover, I'm assuming they're gonna blow it up, so I'm just gonna try to take some cover. I'm gonna keep the gnome in front of me. Not like as a shield, but just so I can see him.
Seems like a shield.
All right.
And we'll call it a impromptu shield if need be.
Get out of the way. Let them do their work.
All right, so they start working there. One of the dwarves in the back supervises and looks over, goes, "Elf." He pats on Britchstrom. "Please, get in the cart. Take a breather.
Yeah.
Seem a little
Okay.
winded.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be fine, son. Your friends are alive."
I am okay.
Unlucky.
Arn and Alex finally get down deeper to where now you're hearing drops of water going bloop, bloop. The sides of the mine, the braces are now few and far between, and the sides of the mine are now more rough. Not so dug at, not so picked at, like there's nothing here. But you're clearly seeing some stalagmites and dripping water into like little puddles on the sides. Some every now and then there's like a puddle in the middle of the ground as like water is starting to build up here.
Bro, I think we've hit the bottom.
The cave still keeps going on.
Oh.
It's the mine still stretches out, but like the supports are less, and like now there's like water dripping from the ceiling.
You want to take a shot and see what we find here?
He's dead.
Okay, everybody get it to level.
Wait, what? Sorry, I had to let the dog out.
Careful there, Barrett. I'm not afraid to cave in the rest of this.
Oh God.
Do it. Do it. I don't give a fuck.
Please
do it. Kill us
don't.
all. Nope. Kill us all. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not gonna get
It's only you.
Character.
Please do.
So we got water dripping, stalactites building, less strut supports, and it keeps going deeper. And
Sir.
it doesn't look like it's been mined where we're at right now.
All right. Well, I'm cool with mining where we're at now because it doesn't look like it's been depleted. But I can't see shit. So, do you have a torch? Do you have a candle? Do you have anything on you?
You're the one that bought candles.
Yeah, and I burnt them.
Let me look real quick. I got nothing for you, bro.
All right. Well, I took where is it?
I can put you up against a wall and let you start hitting it.
No, it doesn't matter. I thought that I got oil from the lanterns of the two guys that we defeated, but we didn't. I apologize for wasting your time. We can just head back.
We're going back up. Here we go.
Yep.
So the dwarves are digging. Eventually, on their side, it looks like it stops pouring rocks in as they get another support in, They start clearing rocks out of the way, distributing it further back up the mine on the sides, loosening some of the boulders out of the way, and like, two of them like roll it up past the cart to push it off on one side, further back. Every kind of 10 minutes, 20 minutes that go by, Jericho, like you can kind of hear them getting clear, like the digging noises getting louder and clearer from your side, but still no breakthroughs yet.
I light my pipe and look at the last dwarf. Is he actually like unconscious, or is he?
Yeah. The last gnome is unconscious. He's got labored breathing. You can see the rise and falling of his chest of this gnome.
Man, that's really bad for his brain. Ah, well.
If Cat could like look at you and shrug, I'm sure it would.
I'm gonna look down the path behind me, make sure there's also nothing like coming up on me. So I don't know where they went, but I also don't know what else is down there.
Yep, you just your dark vision carries as far as it can. It's pretty still, pretty quiet, minus the digging coming from the cave-in.
I'm gonna light one torch and just huck it down the cave.
You huck it down the cave. It soars about 40, 50 feet. It lands. It's burning down there on the floor, lighting up that little area.
Perfect. I'm just in a holding pattern then until they get through. I'm down to 6 torches.
No, don't die, friend.
That's sorry. That's personal note. I need to buy more.
Alex and Arn, you guys get out of the dampness. You come back to the intersection, continue heading straight. Suddenly, on the crew doing the dig out, they move another sizable rock, a little bit of more gravel and other rocks like come in, but not a lot. And they go, oh, I think this might be the end of it. We're gonna have a chance here. We might actually get them out.
What do you mean actually?
Birch, relax. Let them do what they need to do.
The shift supervisor looks over at you, Rourke, and he's Raucus, and he looks. He goes, "Well, you gotta see, it's not an exact science. We don't know exactly what's all above our heads, how loose the gravel is, the sediment. This could have kept pouring in. We'd have been here for hours and hours trying to distribute this dirt to get through. Or we might even had to tunnel and dig the other way, and that would have took probably more days. But
I regret saying anything. I would have say here, be quiet, let you focus.
It's all good, son. It's all good." Alex, Arn, as you start traveling up, you see at the distance what looks like a light source in the middle of the shaft.
Why is there a torch burning in the shaft?
I don't know, man. I can't see shit.
Jericho, you kind of hear that.
Is it just voices, or are they voices I can that I know it's them?
I would say you can know it's them because he didn't say whispered it, so I'm taking it at conversation volume.
That's my torch.
You guys hear Jericho say that further up.
Why are you throwing torches?
So I can see what's sneaking up on me in the dark.
Okay, well, this guy forgot his torches, and we walked all the way down there for nothing.
Really? It stops right after this?
No, it goes a lot further. I wasn't prepared. This was such a fucking stupid choice. Sorry for dragging everybody into this. Really embarrassed. Let's just get out of here.
When you two join him at the hovel where he's like kind of sitting there smoking his pipe, you see like the gnomes like between him and the exit, and you guys can clearly hear what sounds like digging from the cave-in further up.
Cool, I give Cat direction to help dig in from this side.
Cat goes over there, starts digging. On the other side of the rocks, the dwarves all go, hold up, and they listen in, they hear and you hear the one dwarf go, "Oi, stop it! You might make this worse." And you can hear this on the other side. Like it's not clear, but it's
How dare you help?
I just sit down and I take a fucking nap. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sleep now.
You know, they say there's a lot to learn through your mistakes.
As you two
And-
bed down and fall asleep, the other gnome starts going, where am I?
Am I,
Same spot you've always been.
am I laying right next to him?
Yeah, but you just fell asleep, so con save if you want to wake up or stay awake. Or stay asleep.
No con. I'm going to tell him, don't move.
Whoa,
Or you
con
may-
You're
save.
asleep.
I need a con save. I need a con save.
He's
He
like,
just said-
no.
He said
No,
no,
God.
God.
You told God
disobey
no.
God one more time.
I didn't know you could Uno reverse.
He's
No,
Rob,
no,
I
no.
used to be level
con.
20.
I'm
There's
using
no
that
con
from now
save.
on.
Arn,
no.
you have just
I
entered
love it.
deep sleep.
He's so tired.
So
God.
sleepy.
No, God.
I'm not tired.
No, no. Yeah,
What do you mean? You just went to sleep.
that's amazing.
No.
Can we clip
if
that?
he was whistling and waking up, I'm like, hey, quit moving around.
You're
Well, I'm
fucking
not-
asleep. Shut the hell up.
Jericho, you're probably the only one awake on that side right now, right?
No.
Him and the gnome.
Well, what about Alex?
He also
both-
Oh
went to
no, I'm
sleep.
done. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking a nap.
He said, "I'm out of here,"
Okay.
and I respect that. He's sleepy.
Then I looked down at the gnome. Where you
Ugh.
just where you decided to attack us.
Defend ourselves.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
another one of you.
Another one of those
You
stand your
rockhoppers
ground
came
law
up
people.
on us.
Oh, he's still swearing.
God, you're still doing.
If-
You're still looking for a punch in the mouth.
If you call me
Jared.
that one more time,
I kill you.
Remember your non-lethal
Okay,
damage.
I
Hancock.
give
Alright,
a slight
alright,
side eye down
Furbog,
the
but-
tunnel.
Furrbag, you gotta see it that y'all
One
came armed.
More time, I will fucking end you, gnome.
I tried
see
to
him,
help
like,
him.
You see him quickly like struggle in his bindings. Go, why am I tied up?
Because you attacked us when we were trying to let you know we were here.
Defend ourselves.
Oh my God!
You've reached the point where the NPC talks in a loop.
The old circle
Easy,
talk.
easy. You all came up on us. Your
Yes.
little friend over there, the one that's sleeping so peacefully, you both can now make con saves again because now he's agitated.
Talking loud.
Can
Not
I
that
choose to
conversation.
fail this? 'Cause
You
I-
may
Oh,
choose
yeah.
to fail.
Oh, I fail. I don't give a fuck. I'm having sweet dreams of my girlfriend. Fuck you and your little gnome ass, you racist piece of shit.
You four come up on us, weapons drawn, no pickaxes, and your friend over there who's sleeping so peacefully, loudly and aggressively calls us a rock hopper. Well, that's
Well,
the
it's
kettle
Rock
black.
Hopper first.
We asked if you would be rock hoppers. We didn't call you rock hoppers. We asked.
Nah, I don't think they did.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's somebody who jumps somebody in a mine for their own. What
Wow,
they've got.
imagine if we had talked before you shot arrows at us.
We were two gnomes
Be
outnumbered.
quiet, you.
Wow, he even pulled the race card after making several racist comments. But we were just gnomes.
We didn't know what we were doing. I'm a
Do we-
juvenile now.
They
On
called
the
me a
other side of the
slave.
wall, do we hear any
Do we
of
hear
the-
this kerfuffle?
You definitely hear like through all the, like the of like the shovels and the pickaxes and the moving of dirt and the dwarves like
Oh.
coordinating stuff. So like you hear that there's like conversation on the other side that sounds a little agitated because they're further back in a little alcove.
I'm gonna pick up this gnome,
What are you doing with me?
and I'm gonna walk to where they had their little trap set up,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna point to the ceiling and ask, "Why'd you do that?"
To keep you from getting our tin.
And to seal yourself down a hole.
Ha! We weren't sealed.
At this point, I realized the gnome is stupid.
Learning has occurred.
Alex, what are you doing in all this?
Sir, I sent an entire GIF.
You
He's
chose to
sleeping
fail.
like a baby.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm sleeping. I don't fucking...
No,
He's- yeah.
you chose to fail.
I
Oh,
think
well.
you both have your wires crossed on what that means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, first, I just want to stay asleep.
Oh, then you should have rolled.
Oh, then I should have chose to fail.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You're the boss.
Then I wanted to choose
Oh
to fail.
boy.
Just
Okay,
being
so
real
Ar-
rock hoppers right now.
So Arn, you would have been awoke for that whole thing then.
I don't understand because a 26, a 25, and a 25. Who's awake for it?
Those high con saves would have kept you in sleep.
Yeah.
Because you chose
Okay.
to sleep.
I totally thought that was the other
Yeah.
way as well.
You know what?
Nah.
I'm
If
just
you
retarded.
if you were
I don't know how to play
okay, so for the whole table, just my rule calling on this. If you were forced to sleep, put unconscious, you would need a con save exceeding a
Wake
DC
up.
to reverse it and wake up. If you put yourself to sleep and like went down peacefully to sleep with the intention to sleep, you would need to fail the con save to wake
Wake
up out of it.
But
Gotcha.
I thought
Okay.
that I chose to willingly fail.
You're
You
still
did,
like,
which meant you woke up because you said you did your save was to
You know
save
what? I
sleeping.
don't
You
understand
failing
this
to
game. I don't know
I
it.
just explained it to you. Do you need me to explain it again?
Nope. You're perfect. You're fine. Everything that you do is wonderful, and I
Repeat
love
back
it.
to me the rules on willingly partaking in sleep.
If I put myself to sleep, I have to pass the con save to stay asleep because it's what I wanted to do.
Yes.
If I fail that con save, I wake up because
Yes.
it is a contradictory to what I wanted to do. If
Yes.
something else, an external third party source, puts me to sleep and I pass the con save, I wake up because it is my intent to be awake. If I
Yes.
fail that con save, I stay under and or subdued to the
Correct.
effects of something that is third party.
Correct. Okay. Moving on. So Arn, you were awake for for that whole exchange where the guy was like, "You were rock hoppers." We were asking if you were rock hoppers. Points his chin at Alex, saying he was the aggressing, and then you see Jericho drag him out of the alcove and point at the cave-in. Says, "What was the point of this? Keeping you all from their tin." Jericho said that's sealing you in, and the gnome kind of snickers and says, "We weren't sealed in."
And then I tell him, and you called me a slave. How dare you?
Well, look at you. You're one of us, traveling with this miscreant bunch. What would you expect? And you've got no pickaxe. We just assumed they brought you down here for your skills and abilities to move about the dark.
My skills is to beat the living shit out of you. So
Which you clearly did, thank you kindly. But I ask you, as one gnome to another gnome, please help me out of this. You can, and we'll help you get free from your bondage.
how about you? How about you take us out of here, and I'm already free of my bondage because who's not tied up? Not me.
Get me untied, brother. Speaking of which, where's my other brother?
Oh, he dead.
Oh,
No, he did.
What?
you mean he's dead?
He ain't here.
You killed him, but tied me up?
Sure.
No, he
why not? So
he's
get us
still
out
here.
of here. Get
he's
us out
down.
of here. Get us out of here.
Well,
Or,
Untie me then. I'll get you out.
If you do anything funny, I'm knocking you back out.
Do not
I'll get you away
untie
from
him.
from these miscreants.
I choose to be with these people.
What? He's so
This big-
stupid.
This big guy, he's my friend.
You ever heard of Stockholm syndrome?
Oh
No.
my god.
You've been traveling with this group for so long, you feel indebted to them, but they got you as a slave. I'm trying to remind you of that.
I'm
Oh
a
god, just knock this guy
officer.
out again.
I am an officer, and I make damn good money. And I'm about
You're
to
an-
take your 10 away from you.
Wow.
No. Get me free. We can get out of here together with my tin. We'll leave the big guy
With my
here.
tin.
Come on.
Oh, we already got your 10, bro. you're gonna be leaving
I don't want his
not
tin.
with it.
We'll see what the guild says about this. Dirty rock hoppers.
This is the best
Whoa.
interaction I've ever fucking seen.
It's
Now,
it's painful.
now, I'm gonna untie you. But if you
Why?
do anything
I'm
funny,
not going to let you do that.
See? He's got you slaved.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
non-lethal.
Oh my
punch him in the head. We go, but that.
Roll damage. It was
Aw,
advantage because
shoo.
he is tied up and prone.
Shoo! I sleep through murder.
All right, he's knocked out again.
Oh, thank God. Thank Giacomo.
Oh no. We
That's
have to
good.
kill Jericho now. My cousin.
I'm gonna look around. Is there like another small like gnome-sized passage in their little alcove?
Nope. Give me an investigation check.
Do
Phil.
gnomes do magic of any kind?
Oh yeah, he doesn't know that you weren't always a gnome.
Sure.
Insight check on the just the shrug of the shoulders of sure we
Sure.
do magic.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Why wouldn't they be able to do magic?
You know it's a best guess.
he clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay.
But if you want to look around more in the alcove and their stuff, give
Yeah.
me an investigation check.
I think he can shape rock.
I don't think I'm gonna believe that.
Looking over what he's got, looking over their crude map of where it's just a line map. It's not even like a detailed map. It's just a line of their travels, and like if you trace it, you're like, that's clearly the mouth. You see the other turns. You see like the turns, how further they may have gone, or like they've reconnoitered it. And then you follow it to where you see where you believe is an indication for the alcove. You see it goes further down. You see another intersection. It spiders out some more. And on one of these other paths further down, there's like, he's got a little half moon on one part of this line on this map. And at that instance, you hear some rocks fall again from where the cave-in is, and suddenly you hear you all get blasted with like cooler, fresh air, and suddenly the sounds of like 6 dwarves being like, we made it through. Whereas Britstorm, Mask, Primrose, you see this rock fall away. You see further down the mine shaft, and you see the light of the alcove where Britstorm you last saw your friends.
They should be right here. We're friends.
Hello! The dwarf
gonna
calls
take
out
the
through the
map.
hole.
I'm gonna fold up the map, put it in my pocket, and go over and just like princess carry Alex towards the hole.
You see all the dwarves kind of like, whoa, when they see Jericho come around in his like white fur with like dirt, grime, and dust on him. They're like, Jesus.
Sooty. Oh my God, they're okay.
It's a sooty tat. Yeah.
Who's hurt? Who needs healing? Is my brother okay?
I look down into my arms. If you consent to being picked up.
He's asleep,
Brother-
right?
Brother,
Oh yeah, I'm
you
hoping he doesn't
realize
just wake up.
he is awaiting death.
I took Princess Carrie as like gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
like
not trying to
Alex,
wake-
there's no hesitation. There's nothing. He's not even alert. It's
Alright,
almost
well,
alarming how much he doesn't care.
I
He,
kind of look down and just shrug at Prim.
he looks.
I'm
Is he
gonna-
sleeping?
Peaceful. Peaceful. He looks peaceful.
He's
Like
snoring.
the dead.
Oh, when
Give us
we
a
get
second.
out of
We'll get
here.
the rest of this cleared so there's a passage to get you all out.
I'll take a knee so Prim can check him out.
I'll check and make sure he's not actually internally bleeding.
Hey,
Alex-
somebody
Alex
needs
is
to
fine.
take this gnome.
Gnome? You guys met gnomes?
Sure, the one that's knocked out over here. He needs to go with us too.
Well, you're strong.
Don't heal him. Don't heal him.
Don't. Oh. Enemy
Well-
gnomes?
He started all this bullshit.
Okay. Wait,
You see
gnomes
the one
plural?
dwarf
You only
poke his
have
head
one
up through the
gnome.
hole and says, "Oh, excuse
Don't
me,
worry
I know
about the other
emotions are a
one."
little high here, but we'll sort this all out once we're topside. Can we all just take a breather, step further back, and we'll get this cleared out so we can at least get you guys walking through here. We don't want you crawling." In the next 30 minutes, they finally clear enough rubble and get some struts and supports in there to where now there's a small, less than 5 foot opening that Jericho can just kind of dip his head and walk through. And they're, all right, let's get the gnome and the human in the cart, and we'll get you guys topside. Is there any other bodies down here?
Nope.
Nope.
Alex and the gnome are laid in the back of the cart. Alex, give me a con save.
Bumpity bump bump.
Wake up, nerd. Holy shit.
Okay. So as they get the cart turned around and they start pulling it forward, you all are back together. You all can clearly see that in the cart, the Alex and the gnome are facing each other, and this gnome is like, as he snores out, as Alex snores out, the gnome, and they snore in each other's faces.
Sucking in each other's air. Oh yeah. It's call and response. Well, I mean, if we make it up, I'm
Yeah, let them
not
sleep
answering
it out.
any questions.
I have a feeling they'll have questions.
Let them have 'em.
After about 2 hours, you guys are greeted with cool night air blasting down the tunnel. As you guys come out to the exit, there is a ring of soldiers, there is a constabulary elf, and there is the dwarf that was there at the entrance to greet you all. And they go, as you guys come out into the circle, the soldiers start approaching. They're like, all right, everybody, we have your names now. Head down to the station. One of the soldiers looks in at the cart and goes, are they dead or unconscious?
Yes.
One of the dwarves goes, unconscious, sleeping. And they say, they see the gnome is restrained, and they go, are those restraints necessary? Does he got the rock
Yes.
disease?
Yes.
Rock disease?
No, to the second thing.
Rock disease?
He just called us a rock hopper, and we felt this necessary.
You see one of the soldiers whispered over to the constable, and the constable looks over at Mask and goes, Captain Mask, is this you?
Well, these are my crew, so yes.
Very well. Thought we recognized you. Well, let's get this straightened out. Is the mine stable, gentlemen? The dwarves go, it's stable. There's a little portion of it that got a little bit caved in, but we'll come back the next day and we'll get it back to being cleared out. No harm, no foul. Luckily, everybody's alive.
Just so you know, when I look at the guards, that one set a trap of dynamite to cause a cave-in.
Sure did.
Dangerous. Pretty
The
dangerous.
dwarves look over at the gnome and they're like, we'll be revoking his license.
Got him.
The dwarf brigade hands the cart over to the soldiers. The soldiers kind of escort you guys all back into town. 5 of the dwarves of the brigade break off and go into their warehouse. The one keeps walking with y'all. As you guys make it to the first constabulary outpost, they bring you all in, and they ask for you all to sit in separate rooms.
Mm-hmm.
They place the gnome and Alex in a cell. So,
How gingerly do they place me in that cell?
The two elf soldiers, one's gonna grab you underneath your armpits and hip you up. The other one's gonna grab you underneath your knees and hip you up and bring you over and lay you on like one of the beds that's flat, held up by chains on the side of the wall.
Oh yeah, I'm good. No worse than the Eldritch horror in my brain.
So the first room, everybody who's alive and awake, roll me d6s.
I will roll you a whole
D6s.
D6.
To include me and Prim?
Including you and Prim. You guys are also brought to separate rooms.
Yeah, right.
Bretchstorm.
Mm.
Constable comes into your room with another elf dressed, not one of the soldiers. He sits down across from you at the table and says, "All right, story, as you know it, tell it to me straight. What happened?"
Okay. Bertram still looks very gaunt and mildly emaciated. I'm like, so my friend Alex had to go down into the mines to do some investigating. He's an artificer, let me preface that. So God knows what he was exactly looking for, like ores and stuff and minerals and emeralds and rubies and stuff. But he's human, so he can't see real good. So we had some torches, and I had my bow, and my bow is also a torch. So I had my torch out, and we heard some people arguing. And then he gave me a hat that let me hear what they were talking about. And they were talking about siphoning off some tin and selling it to the Empire for a profit and like smuggling it out or something like that. And we were like, okay, they're just mining. And then we approached them, and then they started calling us names and being very hostile. And we tried to de-escalate. And then one of my friends got shot with an arrow. So we defended ourselves, and then they lit dynamite, and it collapsed. And I thought it smushed my friends, but I guess it was cheap dynamite. I guess and only caused a little bit of a cave in. And then I
Is that
ran
the boat
all the
right
way
there?
back. What?
Is that the bow right there?
Yes, this is my candlelight bow.
Could you operate it? Just turn the light on. Don't arm it.
Yeah. I turn the flame on and turn the flame off. Beep, boop, boop.
Okay. Okay. So cave-in happens. Then what?
I ran all the way back to my ship to inform my captain that there was a cave-in and that some of us could be injured or killed. And then I ran all over trying to find stuff to heal my friends. And then the captain sent a runner to get another one of our officers, Prim. She was with her boyfriend. And so we all met at the cave. And then we told the guy at the front door, the front entrance, what had happened. And then he called in the city guard. And then we told the city guard. And then they took their time to save my friends. But they did. They managed to, you know what? They did pretty good. They did pretty good.
You know what? They did good.
Yeah.
So the gnome that's tied up right now, is that the one that did fail to de-escalate?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Woodfin.
Oh,
Hold tight.
yeah.
We'll be right back.
I will be
and
right
as
here.
he gets up and leave, the second guy that was quiet goes, "Do you need anything?"
I guess if you have any fruit, I could take a pomegranate.
They're not in season right now, but I can get you
Nope.
some berries.
No, granite? Whatever. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah,
Okay.
berry
Well,
sounds
I'll be
good.
right back. They leave. One of the soldiers comes in with a platter of like both the green and red grapes, and then leaves.
Ooh, how much does this cost?
No, they just gave it to you.
It's on shale.
Mask. They
Oh
come into
my
your
God.
room next.
Shut
They go, evening, Captain Mask. All right. They both sit down. Tell, just in your own words, tell us what happened.
I was on the ship, just getting stuff, ready and tidied away for the evening, and here comes Bertram, quite out of breath and seemingly gassed, saying that there was a cave-in, or just saying that our crew needed help at the cave, and so I ran there with him. And here
Captain
we are.
Mask, have your men done any mining recently, or do they have mining experience?
Alex does. I mean,
He writes it down.
he has done a mine before.
It is his craft.
It is something he does.
All right. Well, we got to get to the other rooms, talk to the rest of the crew and the dwarf. We'll be right back. Once we're done, we'll release you all. Just hold tight, okay?
Appreciate it.
All right. Next room, Jericho. You see the two gentlemen come in, two elves, the constable and his assistant. He goes, good evening, sir.
Yes.
He sits down. He goes, just collecting stories. In your own words, tell me what happened. The events of tonight.
I just kind of stare at him for a second. Well, our artists had a mind to gather some resources. We went down into the mine. After some time, we came upon two gnomes in the dark. We tried to identify ourselves after hearing that they weren't a threat, not knowing what's down there. When we came upon them, we were fired upon. We defended ourselves. They lit some dynamite. I attempted to stop it. It blew up, separating our party. One of them was subdued. The other came at me with two dynamite sticks. I kicked him back down the tunnel. He exploded. And then, well, the other two went to see and make sure they could find what they wanted to find or do whatever they were going to do. I stayed at the cave-in as Bertram was going to get help. I have to watch the remaining tied-up gnome there.
All right. This is Artificer. You have mining experience?
I don't know. I'm fairly new.
All right. Well then, I think that's all we need. Hold tight. We'll be back. As they get up, the guy that was quiet looks at you and goes, "Do you need anything? Wet towel? Anything to bowl of water to clean yourself up?"
I make a weird face and just kind of no.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right
I'll
back.
let-
Hold tight. In the next room, Arn.
Yes. How you doing?
Two elves come in. They go, good evening, sir."
As I'm flexing and doing my normal calisthenics and all that kind of stuff.
They go to the table and sit down the chairs. Please join us. No need for that.
Yeah.
All right, sir. We just, in your own words, we just need to know what happened.
So this is what happened. We go down into this tunnel. We have a great time. Come up on these two gnomes who, from a distance, I hear that they're mining all this tin and trying to undermine the government and not pay taxes on it. And they were going to sneak it out of the mine. So, but that's what we didn't care about that. So as we were just trying to walk through the mine, these two gnomes made a big deal calling us some type of rock hopper, or one of my buddies a rock hopper, and then shot a freaking bolt at him. And then, I'm like, if you've never seen my show, it's a great show. My name's the Gray Bullet. So, but I just go over there and knock them both out. And my buddy Jericho, he goes in and tries to stop them because somehow they booby-trapped the ceiling that had all this dynamite on it, and he cut a set of it, so some of it, but we didn't get all of it, and it just blew up in us, and it separated me, Jericho, and Alex from the rest of our party. So we were stuck with the other two gnomes that were knocked out in the deep part. So me and Alex, we go down deep into the caves because we're looking for this crystal to create. He's wanting to create something, so because he's our inventor. So, and we get down into the mine where the stalactites are growing and all this water on the floor, and this mother forgets his freaking torches and candles. And I'm like, we came all the way down here and you burned up everything that we needed to see. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll just turn around. So we turned around and we went back up where Jericho was at, and we heard some noise, heard a big boom while we were walking down. Don't know what that was about. But anyway, we lay down, Alex goes to sleep, and then all of a sudden the other guy wakes up, and I tell him, hey man, you just need to hold your horses here. And he calls me a slave. So I knocked him out again. So and then here we are in your jail cell.
Just one point of clarity question. When you knocked him out again, was he tied up at this time?
Yeah, because he was a threat to all of us.
How was he still a threat to all of you?
Well, because he was threatening to hurt us again, and so we didn't untie him.
Is it correct to assume that you had disarmed the gnomes before you tied them up?
Yes. No more crossbows for those gnomes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Bullet. Hold tight, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
They leave. Next room would be Primrose. Prim, two elves come in. They say, good evening, miss. They sit down at the table. In your own words, tell us what happened.
Okay, well, as you guys already have recorded, we were ambushed earlier today. I am kind of out of spells for the day, so I figured I would rest. But Alex wanted to go mining because he was looking for some gem or something. I don't know. He got a couple of our crew members to go with him while I stayed away from all of that. I believe Captain Mask also decided he wanted to relax after the nonsense we already went through. So they went. And then this evening, quite late, I was at the inn when a crew member from our ship burst in looking for me, saying that I needed to help Alex. So obviously I ran all the way to the cave, to which we gave our names to say that why we were there. Bertram shoved a spell slot drink into my hands, so I drank that. And then he said that he wanted me to shape stone or something, but obviously I need to have that spell prepped, so I couldn't do that. I offered to the lovely dwarf at the entrance that I could conjure some badgers to help dig, but he insisted that that would risk a further cave-in. So of course, I'm not going to do that, but they did allow us to go into the cave. So myself, Bertram, Captain Mask, and the dwarves who were there to properly reinforce the cave let us in. We'd had a light jog all the way in, found the cave-in, to which I let the professionals do their job. I figured I would just heal whoever needed it when they came out, but surprisingly, they were fairly unharmed, although I don't know why there was a gnome that was knocked out, and I don't know why my brother was asleep, but you can ask them that. And now we're here. Do you have any specific questions? I'm more than happy to answer whatever you need.
No, it's good enough, miss. If we have any more, we'll come back.
Okay, thank you.
All right, they leave the room. Alex, you are shaken awake.
Yeah, fuck.
Sir, it's okay. You're in the constabulary outpost. You're in the holding cell. You were peacefully sleeping. We just put you here. Don't
Okay.
worry. As you
Mhm.
can see, the cell
Yeah.
doors open.
up?
You're not held against your will. Constabulary Jer, just need, in your own words, what happened.
Okay. Where would you like me to start?
Wherever you would like to start, son.
All right. So I assume this has something to do with the mines. Uh. So I was working with the vendor, and I made a deal with the vendor if I could go into the mines and mine some crystals.
Which
I
vendor?
could. Uh, he's a weapons vendor in town. He has a couple blowguns in stock. That's really what I was after, were the blowguns.
Which crystals did he ask you to go after?
For the life of me, I can't remember. It's just been some time, and we've been through so much. And crystals, I mean, as per my geological studies, crystals are not necessarily common. And so when we went into the mine, I was told, that's crazy. There's no crystals here, but some emeralds. But point is, I made a deal with the vendor. He gave me a rite of passage into the mine. My other officers, people of my crew, wanted to come with me. Very thankful. They're gracious folk. And so, a little bit of back and forth. Got a pickaxe, got some stuff, some candles. We went into the mine. As we continued, we met a couple. We met a dwarf. Dwarf told us that we were ludicrous. The only crystals were some emeralds, but they were deep, deep in the mines. So, with that mindset, as we continued to pass, forks in the path, we chose what went deeper. And I can't see in the dark. It's just something I can't do. And my team guided me. We got to a point that we heard voices far ahead of us, and I have this helmet, and I pull it out. I produce the helmet, and it allows whoever the wearer is to speak it, understand languages. So I gave it to our scout, Bertram, who is the quiet type, and he went ahead and he overheard a conversation. Nothing nefarious, just tax evasion and moving some tin. I don't know. Somebody wanted some tin. They were going to make it rich on some tin. To us, it didn't seem inherently evil or anything like that. Just, civil disputes. So we decide to tromp down the pathway, not concealing our existence, and greet the folk. Two gnomes, and hello, how are you? We greet them, and they immediately brandished weapons. Crossbows with these, really aggressive bolts on them, and they just immediately started spewing things. I'm not in the mood. I, short-tempered person. They called me a rock skipper, and I said, "No, you're a rock skipper." I have no idea. I have no idea what rock skipper means, but if somebody's gonna throw an insult at me, I'm gonna throw it right back because I don't give a fuck. Well, I said you're a rock skipper, and they shot me. That hurt, and it wasn't good. So, as my party moved up, there were continuous efforts to de-escalate. As we closed the gap between the two parties, continuous efforts to de-escalate. And when it came to fisticuffs, our intent was to disarm and just knock them out. So we were able to knock both of them out, tie them up. We searched their persons, and they were a little alcove. We searched them. I don't know if we didn't do a good enough job searching them, but there was somebody threw something. I think it was like they threw something or they cast something. I don't know. But a bunch of fuses got set off. there was an obvious ambush and a cave-in, a collapse that they had scheduled. Collapse happened, not to the full effect because one of our crew members, the large one with the fur and the ears, Jericho, he was able to swipe a couple of the fuses to prevent them from the full effect. So here we are, caved in, 2 unconscious gnomes. We decided to tie them up because they were obviously incredibly aggressive. At this point, I messaged Bergstrom through a spell. I can message people. Told him that Arn and I, the Gray Bullet, I don't know how he introduced himself, but Arn, the rock gnome, Arn and I were going to continue on, but we would leave my Machination and Jericho. And so Arn went off. He said he was going to get my sister, Primrose, who dearly needed her sleep.
Didn't get
So
it.
at that point, my Machination and Jericho were with the 2 bound gnomes. I would say that all we had was a little bit of rope. It's not like we had shackles, so I can't really guarantee how well they were bound. Arn, as gracious as he is, guided me through the tunnels. We got to an open cavern, and when he said, "Hey, this doesn't look like it's been mined," I was doing my best to search through my inventory, and I realized I'd burnt all my candles. I didn't have a lantern, and I was ill prepared for this entire adventure. And at that point, I psychologically and emotionally gave up. So we returned to where Jericho was with the bound gnome, and we just waited rescue. And I'm tired. I zonked out on the floor after that. So I don't know. We got rescued. I assume me being here, woken up cell, means that we got rescued. The cave-in was cleaned up. My Machination attempted to clean up the cave-in multiple times. I remember being told, no, you know, the more you dig, the worse it's going to get. So we put a hold to that. But that's it. Nothing crazy. I mean, we tried to approach these 2 gnomes verbally, audibly, to talk to them, and they were just immediately weapons up, aggressive. I myself don't need to draw my weapon until it's entirely necessary, and that's not the route I choose to take. So I'm going to lose 0 sleep over what happened, but I know that we tried to diplomatically navigate the situation, and even after I was shot, we tried to defuse the situation. And the evidence to that is that once we closed the gap, we didn't kill him. Now, what I will say is, what I know that I witnessed is that once Arn and I went down the tunnel, something happened. I heard an explosion. I don't know what that meant. But when I got back, there's only 1 gnome. And I can only assume that he was able to slip his bindings, and considering how crafty they were with putting traps up to cause this cave-in, he was trying to do something stupid again. But that's all I've got.
Alex, how many mines have you spelunked?
I think a grand total of this being my 3rd.
3rd. You know, typically just pickaxe and that's it.
No, I'm usually spoiled, and I have my sister with me who can shape the earth and move things. So I was ill prepared as far as equipment goes, but not ill prepared as far as my mentality goes.
Okay. They look at each other, they give a nod, and like, very well. All right, well, we're just going to step out. We're going to take him into another room. We are going to close the door. We have another interrogation rooms for you to stay in, but, I mean, you're just need to hold tight until we're all done with this, okay?
Perfectly fine. I'm going nowhere.
They motion for the 2 soldiers. They pick up the gnome. They bring him into the last room. They walk in there. They close the door. In like 20 minutes, they cut not the constable, but the quieter one steps out and goes, "Hey, go get the paladin. We need a ZOT."
What does that mean?
One of the
Oh,
soldiers
Zone of Truth.
leaves.
That's right.
15 minutes later, he comes in. There's like a bleary-eyed elf who's like fucking ripped. Like he's not in small clothes. Like he threw on something.
Yeah,
He's like, "Oh man, what is this?" They're like, "Yeah, that door on the left." Walks in. He goes, "Oh." Closes the door. You hear some kind of chant or something going there, and like a little light pops up. 20 minutes later, those 3 elves come out. Yeah, "Thank you, sir. Appreciate the ZOT." "Yep, anytime. Hope you got everything you need." "Oh yeah, we got everything you need." Because you're in the cell, Alex. It's open bar, so you can hear this. All you guys are in your all's rooms, and you don't hear this. And the constable looks at his partner. They go, "Yeah, I think we have everything. All right. You want to wake the judge?" Soldiers leave. In about 45 minutes,
So tired.
you guys are all collected. Somebody comes to the door, opens it. "Come this way. We're ready for you now." They open up the cell door. They let Alex out. As you all come in the hallway, they kind of escort you further into the outpost, down out of the holding area, down a hallway into a chamber, and it's like a little courtroom. You see the dwarf there. You see the gnome there, and he's no longer bind in rope. You see he's actually in an iron pair of manacles, and they all your escorts tell you to sit on this side of the courtroom. Chamber opens up. Everybody says, "All rise." Honorable Judge Cantu Cathili presiding. Judge comes in, says, "Sit." Sits down. He goes, "All right, Constable. Why am I being woken up in the morning? Thank you, Judge, for answering the call. We had a little incident this evening at the mine. From what we gathered, the crew of the Masked Maiden went in there on a fetch quest. A little ill-prepared as they were. Found themselves a couple of gnomes conspiring. Situation escalated. Failed to de-escalate. The gnomes set off a trap, causing a cave-in. The crew was then separated. The one on the other side was able to get help, get them out. No injuries except one gnome was killed in the process. The other gnome here, we had to apply a zone of truth on him, and we've got all the details. All right. Before we go on to matters of the state of pressing charges, does the crew wish to press any charges? As the judge and the constable look to all 6 of you.
I'm good. I'm just happy my friends are safe. No, I'm not going
Attempted
to.
murder.
Put him in hard labor.
I
Oh,
wasn't
gosh.
even in the fight, so I'm not me.
Oh, we're doing good things here. We're doing justice things. This is
He
nice.
called me a slave, so give him hard labor.
My goodness.
But that's not how that works. Do you not know how law works?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does either.
Attempted murder.
They tried to kill you?
Yeah.
They
They
shot
did shoot
him.
him with a crossbow, yeah.
Above the waist. I know the law.
Oh.
Let him work until he dies.
Arn, please.
Man, we are moving on this.
All right.
Contempt of
Thank you
court.
kindly. Thank you kindly. Gnome charges: aggravated assault, attempted murder, and intent to steal. All right. And now, matters of the state. Constable, what are the charges? We bring up the following charges on one Mr. Kettlebottom: attempted murder, aggravated assault, intent to smuggle, unlawful use of explosives, endangering others. All right. And charges on the others. We would like to put voluntary gnome slaughter on Mr. Jericho Bloodpaw, and we would like to levy a fine of being unprepared and endangering others on Mr. Burton.
Yeah.
All right.
Being on remand of mine.
The judge leans over and looks over. He goes, "I've read all the transcripts. Mr. Jericho Bloodpaw, I'd like you to explain to me how 2 unconscious gnomes become 1 unconscious gnomes."
One of them explodes.
How did the other gnome explode?
Well, I can understand how it looks. The Artificer is not a very good knot tire. And when he was able to slip his bonds with me alone, they had extra dynamite in their packs. He lit it. I did the first thing that came to mind, and I removed him from my immediate area.
All right. Well, Consular, I think you're right. This is a pretty open and shut case. The court will now levy charges. I find Mr. Kettlebottom. All charges will apply: attempted murder, aggravated assault, intent to smuggle, unlawful use of explosives, and endangering others. You will be sentenced to life of prison. You will work hard labor, and at Woodsforth of the Republic of Crand, if so choose, your death sentence may be brought upon you. He slams his gavel. Alex
He
Burton.
slams his gravel.
The gavel.
Oh,
How
God.
He's
dare you,
making
Bertram,
another
in a court of
pun.
law.
Listen, a bolder man wouldn't have made the joke.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alex
It's all
Burton,
good.
we do ask that you perhaps stop at a mining guild, get the finer points of mining and safety, be informed of regulations the next time you go diving into a mine for your Artificer wiles. The court will see that you will be fined for being unprepared and endangering the lives of others. You will be fined 200 gold, which then can also be worked off in community service to the Republic of Can, not limited to just the port city of Clagrena. Crack! He slams his gravel. And to Jericho Bloodpaw, we will change it to from voluntary manslaughter to involuntary gnome slaughter, to which, knowing the intent of these folks and the attempt of de-escalation, we will waive the fees and the fine on you, and we'll ask that you also do community service to the Republic of Crand, not limited to the port city of Clagrena. Oh, there we are. Let's get back. Everybody have a good morning. He stands up and
All
goes,
right.
all rise, and he leaves. You see immediately the two bailiffs come up, yoink the gnome out of the pew, and pull him up back. And the gnome's like, that was unfair. There's dirty rock hoppers. They go around the door. It opens. They were after our tin.
Still
I can't
racist.
believe this. The door shuts, and the mumbling goes away. The court clerk walks up to both Jericho and Alex, hands you a slip, and goes, we'll be filing this in our journal, and we will make sure that this is recorded and sent out to other port cities. We'll see you when you're ready for your community service. Have a good morning.
Yeah.
Good
You see,
morning.
Jericho? This goes to show you that you should never take 10 for granted.
You're next.
First,
The constable
please.
turns around and says, thank you kindly for dealing with those two miscreants. It's not, since the mine's got a little dried, been kind of hard to enforce the smuggling, but they did what they can. We appreciate you taking them out. Sorry that you had to go through that and all that, but thanks again.
Hey, no problem.
Yeah, have a
guys are-
good one.
You guys are
Thanks
free
for
to-
the judgment.
Thanks for finding out that it was all their fault.
Please,
I-
please stop.
You know what?
I haven't killed a crew member before, but like I'm not against it.
The difference between fair and just, and this is a just ruling, and I approve of it. This is good.
Hey, I look at Jericho and I'm like, in pirate hunting considered community service?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to help you out.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Once
I do
we're able
appreciate
to get up, I'm going to go over and flick Alex in the nose and say, "No more mining, please." And now I'm headed back to the inn.
All right.
And
Told
I
a
walk
miner
over
not to mine.
and I flick him in the nose and I say, if you do decide to mine, make sure you bring a potion of crater healing. And then
All
I
right.
walk away.
I agree
Mid
with you.
signal.
Exhausted or something.
as I try to catch up with everybody, I like, put my hand on Bertram's shoulders and I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. And then I quickly toddle off and I catch up to my sister and I'm like, yeah, I can walk you back to the hotel. I'm sorry for interrupting your night.
A whole night of
So
hankus
tired.
pankus.
The
Wait, is
panky
this
of the hanky.
As you guys exit the courtroom and get back on the city street, you see the nice orange glow of the sun starting to rise.
God damn it,
Ah.
I'm so sorry.
Alex, I'm even more
Everybody.
angry with you.
I
Every-
understand.
Buddy,
Yeah,
gain
everybody.
one level of exhaustion.
Well, good news. If
Yay.
I take 2 more, I die. So
I need sleep so
Yay.
bad.
Oh, finally, Bertram plays a new character.
no.
What the?
It'll be his long lost brother and twin, Bertram Jr.
Oh God!
Bertram 2.0, etc.
Environment's
um,
But Bertram
yeah.
never talked about a brother.
Yes, because he doesn't like you.
He killed him. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Igneous rock.
Oh yes.
I
I-
thought
I-
this was gonna be very different today.
I
Oh,
was really
200
waiting to
gold worth
say.
of coin or community service. I'm paying them. I'm
Yeah.
not.
Well, that offer
Actually,
was
you know what?
just
I'm
to.
pretty poor, and I'm curious as to. I'm gonna make Rob do extra work now.
That offer
Yeah.
was just to Alex. I don't think you got an offer of gold, did you?
I did.
He did.
Oh shit. Yeah, you.
I don't know how they.
You just pay it off, I guess. Pay it
Sorry,
off for
Valerie.
murder. Wee.
I didn't murder him.
Involuntary
The
manslaughter.
charge was involuntary gnome slaughter.
Gnome
Hmm.
slaughter. It's very.
I'll tell you what, it was
specific.
pretty fucking voluntary.
It was
Yeah.
sedimentary, my dear Watson.
Yeah, but the only guy who knows that is dead.
I'm gonna
Oh, good.
hop Bertram off the next fucking island.
Why? You love my puns.
Now look, you killed the guy with him.
Before it
He's
was,
gone
oh,
now.
Bill doesn't use puns. Now, not enough puns.
Alright,
or too
I
many
do the
puns.
thing.
Getting mixed signals here.
Yeah, good. Rock
No. Yes, I won't.
So next session is July 3rd. Is anybody going to be around, or everybody going to be starting their Independence Day
I will
celebrations and
be.
traveling?
I will be back home.
I will not be
yeah.
there.
I am
That
always
is-
available
10th.
for D&D.
Yeah, I'm available.
Because I was
Let
going
me
to say
check.
the 4th is somebody's wedding.
Yeah.
Bing,
Hey,
bing,
are
bing,
we
bing,
off-
bing, bing.
Hey, are we off the air?
Nope. Let me cut this off. You guys talk. Alright. GG, everybody. They're gonna. It was tiresome shit. I mean, 2 gnomes caved you in and dragged you in a courtroom. Yeah. Not the roleplay I was expecting. I was hoping we would do a bit more on the high seas. But you know, it happens. Stuff happens. Oh no, one of our other players is getting married. It's not me. I'm already married. No worries on that. I am never skipping D&D if I can help it. I won't. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for our wonderful DM RJ, his Twitch is Scout Trooper V. Feel free to message him with any questions. I will try to figure out the what do you call it? I had it up. Like having the picture show up for people when they're talking so that you don't have to go on voice alone like I do. Yes, the Thursday sessions are RJ, and then our Tuesday sessions are Billy, aka Bertram, from this one. So, if you guys want to hang out more for D&D, our next session is Tuesday for our Year of the Dragon campaign, but Thursdays are our Swashbuckler campaign, where normally we're a bunch of shipmates on the Masked Maiden or on the Traveler Shadow, depending on which crew member we're talking about. But aside from that, have a great night, everybody. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.